Wow! Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Actually, good morning. It's actually morning. Oh God, Mika's gonna freak out that it's been 2 morning streams for me. Jesus Christ.
I literally dragged him out of bed.
Yeah.
He thought he had an extra hour.
Dude, okay, no.
Had an extra hour. I was like,
my first alarm went off. My first alarm was at 9. I opened my eyes. I looked at your message, and I looked at the time. Like, I have another hour before she would normally start getting ready for stream. Closes eyes for 10 minutes. Opens eyes again. I should reply just in case, because she's waiting for me to reply. And then I said, hour and a half, right? And she's like, no. I'm like, fuck.
I'm like, no, it's 30 minutes. You're in daylight savings, aren't you? And they were like, fuck.
Yeah. So I got out of bed.
Big sister. Depends on context.
But hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, my eyes are itchy. I'm still waking up, so if I'm a little bit, I mean, my brain cells are never there anyway, but you know. But good morning. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yep, that's gonna be the theme of today.
Hi.
Hi. This is Tess. Everyone who doesn't know, this is Tess.
I am an Australian dingo VTuber.
And she's also lost the brain cell.
You're infectious. You're infectious today.
We're longtime friends. Tess really likes this game, and Tess was like, "Hey, Mika, I please help me. I need to do things. My brain is gone.
I need to I am in such I can't think of anything to play doldrums, and also just brain dead for just chatting. So I'm like, please, we need a collab on something. I need something fresh. And they're like, I can do Scarlet Hollow, and I'm like,
I knew.
Well, I wasn't actually selling you my soul until this point, but go on.
Because I was looking at my games and okay, there's a bunch of things we can do. We still need to do Terraria, but that's more we need to be more mentally conscious for that.
Yeah, we need to actually be able to do tech stuff. On that note, huge shout out to the Spooter who made me dive bombing into his DMs like, help me! I have 4 minutes till I'm supposed to be live. I need help.
Yeah.
You're my only hope.
But yeah, so we're gonna do some Scarlet Hollow today. We don't know how long the stream is gonna go for. However, it is the two of us, and therefore, it is likely that it will be a time that is, well, it's called We'll See. I think We'll See is probably the best way to describe it.
So when you start, it's going to ask you what hometown you come from.
Okay.
And I have always used the hometown of Phosphorite, so if you want Thank you for the
100.
Thank you for the tech support. And
Thank you for the 100 minutes. Tick.
If we want to meme on the idea of having the same hometown, Phosphorite is what I always use in Scarlet Hollow.
Okay. That works. Also, let me quickly say.
Also mark this playthrough as the one you did with me.
Yeah.
In your save files, because the town name is also the other way it marks it.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. All right. Also, let me quickly say hello to everyone. Hi, Sahi. You got a Wisteria. Who else? Kai got a Banksia. Everyone's doing the check-ins. Mirani got a Lily. And Ninan got a Crocus. Let's go. Don't forget, if you want to, you can check in and steal flowers, but don't eat them, please. Please don't stop eating the flowers.
Please don't eat the flowers. They do not check them. They literally carry lilies, depending on... That's poison.
Yeah.
Don't eat lilies.
Kill it, got a flame tree flower. Nice. Dude, the amount of times I have to spit it out because me cats just immediately try and shove it in their mouths.
No!
See, I'm not crazy. Tess gets it.
Cat is in the name. Do not eat the lilies. Do not eat most of the plants in this fucking room.
Daylight savings BS is so true. Quickly adapt, but someone who ignores time most of the time, I feel it. Listen, here's the problem. Australia is fucked, okay? Because Australia goes from 3 time zones to 7 time zones during daylight savings, okay?
It's so stupid.
It's really dumb.
Need it.
Yeah.
We don't have any reason to do this.
Yeah, and yet we do, because who fucking knows?
Because I don't like change, even so we're gonna keep in a thing that keeps making us change every 6 months.
Like, and the worst part is, right, like at this point, with the way we work with things, there's no point to daylight savings. Like the whole thing was like, you know, you get longer summer or whatever to do stuff, but people do stuff in the dark anyway, so who fucking oh my god.
And we're in Australia, you kind of want the dawn and dusk.
Yeah.
You don't want the midday.
No, definitely not, because you will fucking die. So, anyway, daylight saving sucks. And the reason why part of the world doesn't have it, part of Australia doesn't have it, is so that the cows don't get confused. So why are we confusing the humans as well?
You're right, right? Like the cows are not good at changing their routines, and they finally are like, well, we don't want, the cows won't listen to us, so we'll just not do it. And it's like, okay, if I refuse to come to dinner and breakfast, will you stop for me? Because
yeah,
I will do. I will do.
Yeah. Wait, so the cows don't get confused? Yeah, so the whole reason Australia specifically keeps with daylight savings is that because there's so much farming and especially like milk production here that they couldn't, it would cause issues with milk production because obviously like the cows aren't gonna understand an hour's difference, and you know they're very reliant on like timing for getting milked and being fed and all that jazz. So there was like a big hullabaloo about it, and that's why certain parts of Australia didn't change time zones for daylight savings, and some of them don't have daylight savings. So only part of Australia has daylight savings. So yeah. Anyway, daylight savings is stupid. How's a cow gonna understand at half an hour? It's exactly. That's the whole thing. They're not gonna understand it. They're just gonna be like, it's food time. Why is there no food? Anyway.
Why is there no food? Or why is there early food? Oh no, this one cow got access to more because it just happened to be closer.
Yeah. So anyway, fuck DST. It's too confusing. I hate it. Tassie's a half hour off me. I like Newfoundland. Is cow language moo? Moo. Y'all can keep the fucking heat. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want the heat. I prefer the cold. Actually, dude, the weather has been so crazy. It's been yo-yoing like crazy. It was like 7 degrees in the morning, and then it'd be like 25 degrees during the day. Tess, you okay?
Just no. The constant fucking temperature swings I'm dealing with fucking suck, especially since I'm getting back into my walks. And I hate tight-fitting fucking walking clothes, which basically cuts out the entirety of the fucking sports aisle. Because if you want anything longer than a booty short, it's yoga pants.
Yeah. Or trackies, and then that's all you get. You don't get like, and those are always like really thick, and then it's like really hot and gross when you're trying to walk. There's no in-betweens. Here's the funny thing, speaking as a farmer, daylight savings is not for us or the cows, is you fuckers, so you will open when we come to town. I think it depends on like where, but for us it was definitely because of the cows, because the farmers were like, don't fuck us over, please.
No, the farmers made clear, it's like, we're just not gonna be there when you want to be there because the cows will not have shown up to be milked and done all the chores that we need to get done before we can even go.
Meanwhile, the weather, it's been meek. For me so far, it's been constantly swapping between rain and sun. So it's just annoying at this point. Ew.
Yeah. It's just cold and wet. Alright, let's start.
Mika. Oh, enter. I was like, what am I clicking on? Okay, how do I spell this?
Phospholite. P-H-O-S.
Like this?
Phospholite. No O between. 2 S's. I'm pretty sure it's 2 S's. Or is it 1 S? It might be 1 S. Wait a minute, my phone's called Phospholite. 1 second. I was on a fucking, that wonderful 3D animated anime about the gems.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about, but I can't
Land of the
remember.
Illustrious.
Yes.
Yep, only one S.
Okay. Everything else is correct?
Actually, it's 2 L's.
Oh, okay. Like this?
Yeah, that's apparently it. Possible line.
Alright, easy. Oh, they have a mix of things. That's nice.
Yes. And everyone is buying Scarlet Hollow, so don't need to worry about that.
Oh, cool. Alright. Select 2 traits. Okay. Oh, it has an expression. Okay. Powerful build, tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, opposing presence that commands the room, a mean right hook. That's concerning. Strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. You talk to animals, animals can talk to you, a gift and a curse. Okay, listen, if I could ever have one, like a special ability, it's always gonna be talk to animals. Like, just immediately. Street smart, good at lying and hard to lie to, fast talker, you can read people and read the room, no door could hold you. Observer with a knack for picking up small details and pathetic. Well-read and rational, possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. Extremely good-looking, natural flirt, people just like you because you're a good person. I feel like mystical would be interesting. Do you have anything to say about this, or do I just click confirm?
Okay, so I am going to tell you straight up, talk to animals and a non-talk to animals route are basically existing in 2 separate universes because you basically get an extra, like, 6 cast members.
No, okay.
So all the animals can talk to you.
Okay. Oh god, not the peanuts. Not them immediately talking about peanuts.
No.
I'm not picking up the peanuts, guys. I'm just... Alright. I'm gonna click confirm.
So for your first playthrough, you're gonna go talk to animals. Mystical. Actually, yeah, that is actually a really good first time playthrough. Ooh. You see, these 2 traits together complement each other really, really well in special lessons. But you won't appreciate how much it's affecting shit if you haven't played before. So this combo is an amazing combo for what it gives you access to. But you won't necessarily appreciate what it gives you access to if it's your first playthrough. So I'm like, it's a really good combo, but is it a good first playthrough combo? I don't know. I feel like... also, each trait saves you from a hard choice in one of the chapters.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So each trait gives you the whole Telltale Games, pick what happens. It lets you basically go, no, both live. Or
okay.
the best possible outcome.
Right.
I objection and solve the situation. So, talk to animals and mystical are very late game traits.
Okay.
So,
Dingo made me take hot.
there we go.
Interesting.
There's like, yes, also, if you want to do interpersonal relationships, hot is the best trait to have. Basically, everyone just has a bonus we like you trait.
Oh, okay.
And it's so useful for actually building up relationships with people without necessarily having to kiss their ass.
Ah, I see.
So basically, hot trait is everybody likes you just a little bit more, which makes
things a little bit easier.
A lot easier. You have got a very good combo there, but it is a very specific combo.
Well, let's do this then instead.
Talk to animals hot. Yeah, okay. Because then the people who think you're weird for talking animals won't dislike you as much.
Peanut build. No peanuts. You jolt awake as the
Hurry up, get Mika a goddamn get Mika a blue star and she'll take the peanuts. He'll take the peanuts.
Oh god.
Force him to take the nuts.
Don't say force him to take the nuts. Excuse me. Excuse me. The wording, phrasing, Miss Tess.
Do you mean this doesn't make the concept more appealing to you? I mean,
it's sure, but without any warning. At least buy me dinner first before filling me with nuts.
I am getting them to pay for dinner. That's
True.
what the stars for.
Jesus. Hey, kid, welcome in. Also, Toiletries, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Sorry, we're a little bit distracted there. Jesus Christ. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off. And now here you are, awake again, and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late night stops in the seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearlane Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. I like the music.
Oh, the music is great.
So anyway, as I was saying. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland, looking for work, but mostly messing around, because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbour, that sort of thing. That's not a prank! That's fucking physical assault, hello? Excuse me? Excuse me?
This is Peanut Guy. We hate him.
God. Are you wait, what? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yeah, sure, so chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Okay, not gonna lie, it's either why are you talking to me or what is wrong with you. I think it's, considering my reaction, I think it's this one. Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Yeah, I was such a shithead back then. I'm still a bit of a shithead, but hey, Pobody's Nerfic. I hate him immediately. I hate him.
Go to settings. Text speed. You want to jump that up to basically where the forward time bar is setting because it's loading in way too slow. Okay.
And we'll do this real quick. Okay. Whoop, return. I nearly.
Also, go back to settings real quick. Just this is a thing that I have only found out. Like, go back to saves. Go back to saves. This is the thing that I found out that no one fucking tells you. There's nothing in the game that tells you. Click on page 1. Note it down at the bottom. Text.
Oh. Huh.
No, at the bottom of the page. It says page 1. Click on it.
Oh, here?
Yes. You see how that can be edited?
Oh.
And you can name what fucking save is in this page?
Oh.
I have 50 playthroughs of this game, and I found out about that on the Discord 3 weeks ago.
That's actually very funny.
Nowhere in the game does it tell you you can name the pages.
That's crazy. Well, that makes it easy because I can save it like this now.
So you're fucking welcome.
That does make it better than having to go through 16 pages.
Hi. I'm completely normal about this.
Yeah, it's very normal. Definitely. Oh, also, let me just make us a bit smaller so that we're not cutting off the text. There we go. It was like just...
Too big.
Sorry?
My hair was too big.
It was more like, because we're both kind of zoomed up a little bit. No, your hair's fine, your hair's fine. I just made us a bit smaller so we weren't cutting off like the very edges of the subtitles. Text, rather.
Oh, I was just wondering if I'd actually had my ponytail toggle like turned on for this model. I don't. I still have my original hairstyle, guys. It's on the rig.
Also, hey, Prancer Queen. Congrats on the 105 stream streak. Hell yeah, let's go. That's awesome. And thank God that like Twitch didn't fuck it up. One of my regulars, it just didn't save her streak, so she lost her like 120 streak.
I've got one better. My poor Looney lost 400 streak.
Oh, ow, pain. Actually, pain. That's
like legit pain. I felt so bad.
No, that's awful.
That was bullshit.
Like
I was so upset.
I don't even know how Twitch like calculates that shit to cause people to lose that. That's so stupid. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she's gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbour all her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had such a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We ended up hanging out all day. It sounds like you kidnapped her. Oh, she kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Girl, get some help.
Yeah,
stop it. Get some help.
Got Stockholmed into a relationship.
That's insane. Like, why? Oh my god.
I'm sorry, the moment I ended up in the water, I would be swimming the fuck away from them.
Oh.
Like, no, I wouldn't let them fish me out of the harbor. I would just swim in the opposite direction and get someone else to help me because fuck going back to that mayhem.
Yeah, especially after they've been like pushing people in. I was
literally trying to hit them with my bag beforehand. I'm not gonna want them touching me.
Yeah. Also, yes, Prez, we know that it's like 6 minutes, but Twitch also just randomly just breaks stuff sometimes. So.
Yeah, we're pretty sure Looney did enough to save the
yeah, like Looney is like, yeah, Looney's like a constant in the stream, so like.
And he watches VODs too. There was really no reason for it to die.
Yeah, crazy. Just Twitch being Twitch smiles. About 5 months ago, she tried to break it off with me, like for real. Jeez. You ever get so mad you just want to like kill somebody? I'm assuming this is because they have the hot trait.
Yep, that's a trait. This is a special piece of information, thought, dialogue, or extra info that you get because of your trait.
Did he say she tried to break up with him? Can't even begin to imagine what that might feel like. Nobody's ever broken up with you. God, I hate that actually.
No, Hot is the best first playthrough. I recommend Hot for a first playthrough every single fucking time.
Yeah, no, I just like it's the whole like, no one would ever want to break up with me. Like, it kind of is like,
You're played more like a dum-dum, like you don't kind of realize.
Oh, okay, so himbo. Like himbo type stuff.
If you want the himbo build, you needed to pick strong.
Oh, shit, you're right.
And then, yeah, you are basically dumb and pretty.
Thinking about streaks, you don't chat during a stream that happens on the day that will kill your streak. Oh, really? That's dumb. Oh my god. What is it with Twitch and hating lurkers and shit?
He was, I think, working all that day. He was physically in my stream watching on his phone, but never chatted.
That's bullshit.
And it killed the stream.
That's, ugh. And the thing is too,
and we found out like a week later about how to save a streak by watching the VOD.
Yeah, and of course it wasn't till recently that it actually says, hey, save your streak by watching this VOD. But
yeah,
it didn't do that before.
Tell anyone. It was bullshit.
Yeah, no, that's fucked.
I still feel salty for you, Looney.
Yeah. Alright. Oh my god, we have a threaten option? Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now, actually. It's crazy. I honestly can't say anyone's ever tried to break up with me. No, not really. Oh yeah, all the time. Never followed through with it, of course. Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. Like this feels like the right thing to say.
Yeah.
I've never felt that way about another person. I find it alarming that you have. Smile and pretend you didn't just say that. Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. Yeah, and you don't know me. It's the miracle bus rides. We're never gonna see each other again, so we don't need to hide who we are. This right here is a close relationship that most people will ever have. Though who am I kidding? Maybe we'll see each other again. Anyways, you're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Makes them think things they've never thought they could. Honestly, could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. I do not like him. I do not like him.
No, Peanut Guy is the worst. Peanut Guy is the worst.
I actually...
And he gives you the peanuts.
I actually hate him. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff. So I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I always want to go there. Why are you a piece of shit?
Why are you the worst? Why are you the literal worst?
Why are you talking about wanting to be like a deadbeat dad? Like just casually, like it's no big deal. I hate this. I hate this so much. Back up to 160 in Tessa's chat. That's good, that's good, that's good. I mean, obviously it's not the same as like having the whole streak, but at least it's getting back up there. Join the protein bros. No!
No.
You're kind of a piece of shit, aren't you?
Piece of shit, aren't you?
I don't need to see the other answers. Your girlfriend is giving birth right now, and you're thinking about ditching her to go have fun in New York after she tried to break up with you and you threatened to kill her? You're a piece of shit, and I hope you rot. Harsh words, man. I'm a human being, just like you. We're the same. Fuck off. We're not the same. I'm not a piece of shit like you.
Shit, my dude. You are a piece of crap.
You genuinely suck, dude. Look, fatherhood is just scary, that's all. Plus, her mum is there, so it's not like she's alone. Her mum doesn't like me much, so it'd probably just make things super stressful.
Okay, that is the first reasonable thing you've said so far, but you know what you need to do? Break up with her.
Or, I don't know, ask if she wants you to be there. Don't just assume. Oh my god.
As someone who has had to deal with in-laws for the better part of, like, 20 years at this point, no, you can decide the in-laws are the
No, I mean, like, ask the mum, do you want me to be there, yes or no? Like...
Yeah, but if you're at the point where the in-laws are driving you to the point where you don't want to be there,
Yeah.
there's unless the partner is going to step up and do something about the in-laws, there's not much that can be done. And there has definitely been points where the in-law bullshit is enough reason to walk in of itself, but the trick is you need to tell her as such.
Yeah, communication.
The only reasonable thing he said so far is like, the mother-in-law hates me, so I don't want to be there. And like, that's the first reasonable thing you did. Have you told your fucking girlfriend that?
I fucking doubt it.
Fucking clue?
I fucking doubt it. Gee, I wonder why her mom hates him.
Oh yeah. Like,
I wonder. God. She'll understand. She's chill. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed?
No, she's fed up with you.
She's fucking done with your shit, man. Where'd you say you're heading? You don't say a word. The last thing you need right now is for him to know where you're going to be staying for the next week. If you're getting off of my stop, you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they like to call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up there. Though actually, I had a couple buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Hollow, you see, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. See, at this point, I would have put headphones in and I would have faced away and just basically like.
That is the one thing about your character. To make them a blank slate, always open to the world around them. Apparently, they don't do headphones. Just like the concept of putting on headphones and keep on walking is not a thing.
I understand, but also,
Right.
I never want to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try. I haven't heard from them in a while. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Hope they don't die. He looks back at his phone, but wants to focus on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely to meet you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk. Here, I have something for you.
No.
The stranger
you can
rifles
just say no. You can just say no. You can say no. No is a complete sentence.
The stranger raffles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I know you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them around anymore. Tip, sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes a new facts about who you are. Screw you and your peanuts. Eat the peanuts, no. No thanks.
No.
Sorry, Lily.
The answer is no.
You put your hand up to say
peanut.
no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal. Assume nothing goes wrong. Best have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. I don't like nuts in general, but especially I don't like peanuts. And with that, I'll leave you. Safe travels, friend. You're not my friend. Oh, gross. Gross. It's all drip.
They kept trying to make me like the idea of boiled peanuts. They've showed me recipes of them being made, and all I can say is that just looks like shit soup. Like, legitimate. Because it's whole shelled peanuts.
Huh?
It's shell on when they boil them in the salt.
Yeah, but isn't
So
what? Huh?
so it's just this brown tannin soupiness that they strain them out of, and it's like, these are really, really good. And I'm like, I feel like just roasting them with a little salt would have gotten a much better situation.
Yeah.
It's just an overly complicated way to salt and soften them.
I mean, like, even like there was like a fast food. There was like a Chinese fast food place near us in Darwin that had like chicken and peanuts, and I would get it and I would pick out all the peanuts specifically because I didn't want to touch them, but I need the rest of it. Like, I hate peanuts. Like,
the biggest problem I have is when they're used as garnishes.
yeah.
I don't want a random crunchy bit in my food.
Yeah,
my
unless you're
brain says
expecting it.
Something fell into my bowl that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Like, I like texture in my food. I don't like chewing on something that's full of bugs.
And just like that, you're alone. The strangest peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Thank God. The bus finally comes to a stop. It breaks squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Hey, Mika. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos of her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Hey, train, welcome in. Hey, you gotta do stuff tracking. Oh.
Also,
Looks like someone needs a
hot
hug.
does not automatically mean romantic. I had to explain this one to Tic. The hot option is, unless it has flirt beside it, is just you being a fucking flamboyant.
It's just a charisma buff, right?
It's a charisma buff. Hot is charisma. So think of hot as charisma check. Unless it says hot flirt, you're not actually being romantic with someone. So, because apparently a lot of people dodge using the hot trait with Tabby here because she's your cousin, even though it's the best impression you can make. 80% of the time, your trait save is the best option to go with.
Oh, okay.
For the plot. However, sometimes, and this is the trick of it, if you know the person well enough, you can recognize that the trait
doesn't work for them.
Would upset them. So that's why I say 80% of the time, the trait save's the best one to go with. Unless you can tell there's a direct conflict in what it's making you do. Like, the mystic traits will never look good in front of someone who's a skeptic, example.
Or like, like if someone's
magic.
not touchy and you try to give them a hug, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Make a good first impression with a winning smile. You've never met someone who was able to resist your ability to make a good first impression. You flash a soft smile and give your condolences. Tabitha, it's nice to finally meet you. I'm sorry to hear about your mum. Thanks. For a brief moment, Tabitha is put at ease before she quickly straightens up and the annoyance returns to her face. It might not have been much, but you confidently notch up another victory courtesy of the winning Mika smile.
TM.
I hate that. Come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she follows the road. Tip, dialogue option, label explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths. Okay. It gives Digo a bunch of peanuts. Good lord. Oh, okay.
I had to go look for the correct emote. Yes, that is Mappy with a fly swan.
Of course. How are you holding up? I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Jesus Christ, okay. I feel like the first one is a reasonable thing to ask. How are you holding up? Fine. Well, okay.
Welcome to Tabby.
Phew, good to hear. God. That's such a...
You can... Look, how you want to play is how you want to play. You can absolutely be a shitlord.
Mm-hmm.
This game gives you a lot of options to be kind of a prick if you want to be.
Mm-hmm. Options.
You can absolutely just be a feral prick. But you can also just...
Just not.
You can just not. But you might end up doing so even though you don't mean to, because some people are just assholes.
Oh, no.
And they will take... They will breathe the worst into your words no matter what you say, and you can't do anything about
those
it. There
kind
are
of
multiple
people.
characters like that in this game.
Smiles. I know how you're feeling. I lost my mum too. I know. Okay, cool. What a great conversation we're having. So, the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just need the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Okay. I feel like mayhaps...
Welcome to Tabitha.
Mayhaps someone needs to talk. No, I did not take the peanuts. Why is everyone so obsessed with the peanuts?
Because I hate them so much and they love tormenting me.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, I have yet to be able to find any source of boiled peanuts in my living area, so fantastic.
So you're safe.
Around here.
I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mum to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Oh, okay. Look, I don't know what my mum did to piss off this side of the family. I know you're going through a lot right now. That comment was unnecessary. I don't know. I think that's reasonable. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of the family. I don't know why my mum left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the thing. But I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. I feel like this one is probably okay because it's reasonably neutral, and you're it's kind of like it's like trying to be like, I don't know what the issue was.
Wait, you're coming at me with some energy that I don't understand.
Yeah, it's like very dismissive. It's like I don't know what happened to you. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mum's problem was with this side of the family. Oh, she's angry. Your cousin stares straight ahead, her expression icy. Do I want to do this? I don't know. I feel like...
Honey, there is the reality that explores are optional and they all have an effect.
I'm gonna remain...
Every option you take affects people's opinion of you.
Okay, I'm gonna remain silent because I feel like this conversation is not gonna help anything.
No.
You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up on the steep mountain ahead. Oh, that's looking very rundown. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp apartments in grey cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago.
Oh yeah.
You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom and the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. But only hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Why is she living in a condemned house? Like, it's beautiful and clean. Why would this ever be a good thing to say, huh?
It's not. In fact, there's an achievement if you do nothing but lie and fluff piece her.
That's really
She
funny.
can read right through you, and she's like, gets really pissy about it.
I thought, wow, that's such an asshole thing to say. I feel like, oh, I don't know. So you live here? Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners, or did your mother not teach you about those? Shall we begin our tour? Follow me. Put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes and does the cleaning. Her name's Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings with peanut butter and jelly. Why peanuts? Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here. But it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't do it if I were you. Tip, some explore options may prevent you from taking others.
So I'm gonna point this out because I'm sure you've noticed there's like Abby and her diet have a lot in common. I'm sorry. Don't touch my mac and cheese. Don't touch my ice cream. I feel like I've heard that sentence from you a billion times.
Okay, listen. Shush. At least not the mac and cheese. I don't tend to eat mac and cheese.
No, but the pasta bakes you make are always so cheesy.
True. They're delicious. Okay. It's perfect. Jesus, cool. He said someone actually cleans this place. Have you ever actually seen that happen, or does this person just say they did it and leave? It's crazy. I think this is reasonable. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town where we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. Oh, okay. Sweet, thanks. Cool. Good talk. Cool. What if I want ice cream? Boy, alright. I'm not gonna pick the other ones because I feel like they're all gonna cause problems. Alright, what's next? What's next on the tour? Bathroom. Follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Talk to animals. Approach the cat. Approach the cat! Don't try to pet Furfro. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Ne me parle pas. Why do I even bother talking to cats? Sorry, I don't speak French. Okay, but like, can I pet you? Sorry, I don't speak French. I'm sorry, little lady. Je ne parle pas Francois. Of course. How typically American. I shall debase myself by speaking your tongue, but only so that I might insult you directly to your face, you uncultured swine. Haha, very funny. Her name sounds French. Stop wasting my time, let's finish this tour. Damn, okay.
Why do I ever bother talking to cats?
Tess also loves mac and cheese. No, she does not. I know this for a fact.
No.
You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Yes, bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must.
You can press H to actually view the whole screen.
Oh. Ew. Why is everything so dirty?
I don't know if you've picked up on the hoarder tendencies of this family yet, but they are very present.
Yeah, I don't love this. It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room. And mystery stains paint the floor. Is it raining? There's like a dripping sound and there's like flashing.
Yeah, that would be the blinking lights and the bugs and the bugs. And did I mention the fucking bugs?
Ew. What a nice bathroom.
So, you have talked to animals, so I would say, regardless of what you explore, lift the toilet seat.
Oh, you can interact with stuff?
It says right there you can lift the toilet seat. As your next
Oh. Scram, fellas, the jigs is up!
You can hear bugs! You can talk to bugs!
That's so funny. bug skitter from the bowl.
Never shut up!
As you love to see, that's so funny. Use the facilities. A toilet's a toilet. Sure, it can be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You must adorn your cousin outside the hall.
I'm sorry, I've gotten way too good at not touching public restrooms.
The hover method, right? Because it's like
yeah. You get really strong legs when you don't, especially when they're the solid metal type that they're freezing to the touch.
God, those are so awful. Like, why is that a decision?
I appreciate those because I know they're clean because someone's come in here with a fire hose.
Yeah, but still.
But touching them is the worst experience ever.
If you want to get fucking like ice burn.
So yes, I'm very, very good at using public restrooms without having to physically touch the facility.
Why, if there's someone who complains, why is it this dirty? Again, probably because of the hoarding aspect.
I will answer. It's a mini spoiler, but not too big a spoiler. Janie was hired originally by Perline to be Tabitha's maid, and then became basically a generalized cleaner. She does not do bathrooms.
Okay.
And when Janie is here, you constantly hear Tabitha telling her not to clean. I'm not kidding when I say this entire family has hoarding disorder.
Well, hello.
They feel like stuff being cleaned is they're losing control.
Right. Fun.
Yep.
Next up, guest bathroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reach the guest room. Okay, it's reasonable in here. It's like a little, cluttered, but not disgusting, so. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure half an hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful. The closet's full of old family stuff, so you can't hang up your clothes, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. What a dump. Wow, that's crazy. Why is this a lie? This room is, in comparison to everything else, this is perfectly fine. I mean, it's like I said, it's got clutter and stuff, but
I feel like you would physically have to be familiar with houses like this to understand how much you could not breathe in this room.
Okay. Also, hello Silver, welcome in.
The fact that you can make a comment on how dusty it is, this is just basically mildew, black mold, and dust.
Okay.
You basically have walked into a storage shed.
You used to sleep here. When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Well, it could have been interesting, maybe it was an aunt's, maybe it was your mother's room beforehand or something instead of it actually being a guest room.
Yeah, that would be an interesting little tidbit to find out this was your mom's childhood bedroom.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I was like, maybe it's like your parents' room or things like that. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. Jesus Christ, that stairway is not safe. This concludes your tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths to run away and others down the line. Okay. Alright, so it's hot. So it's cool if I have some people over this week. Where are you going? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Can't take the day off. Did I do something wrong? No. You asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. Are you sure you're okay? Okay, alright. I will do this one. So I'm curious to see what her reaction will be to having more people come here. Hey, so is it cool if I have people over at some point this week? What are you talking about? You don't even know anybody who lives here. I talked about switching, Tabitha. What's your switching policy? It's crazy. I'm here for a week. There's plenty of time for a meet cute. Okay, that's a phrasing. If you're not coming around, I'm gonna make friends. I'm a social butterfly, Tabitha. I don't know what to tell you. Forget I said anything. Wink. Not the wink.
I always go for the if you're not going to be here, if you're not going to be around, I'm gonna go make friends. So
yeah.
Take this option. That's usually what I go for.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Because it feels the least gratuitous way to say, hey,
I might want to have someone come visit. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you're not going to be around, I'm going to go make friends. Make friends all you want, Mika. Just don't bring them here. Is it really that much to ask?
No, it's not, and that's kind of why I was asking.
Yeah, you just gotta. It's politely asking.
I think that's the most neutral way to play that one out. I think every other option is just basically make Tabitha hate you.
Yeah. Just the stairway, Mika? I don't think this house is safe. Listen. The house itself, sure, but like the stairway especially, like look at this. Look at that. There's like
they haven't like to really highlight the hoarding disorder that this family has, they haven't even plyboarded the stairs to make them safer.
Yeah.
Like, even in most like we can't afford to do shit. Like look at that. The things are falling off the chandelier onto the floor and they're not even like collecting them and placing them on a shelf to stop them from getting crushed.
Yeah.
It's all just being left where it is.
Yeah. This option is like, if I have no sense of awareness and I'm like, let's be friends, and she's like, fuck off.
And the hilarity is that's the option that will build you the best relationship if you've been taking options that help build up relationship, which I think you've been pretty neutral on. But Tabitha is the worst example I have, like the worst version of the you just have to put up with them being assholes if you want to get to know them at all. And I personally hate that. Like, you know me in Baldur's Gate 3, I'm like, I stopped playing when I realized every time I saw fanfiction, I was like, oh, I killed that person in the first hour of the game because they tried to kill me first. I'm like, oh, the majority of the characters in this game, you have to forgive attempted murder to get to know. Okay, and then I put the game down. Tabitha is just the milder version of that.
I guess I'll pick it. We'll see what happens. I won't keep you. But we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. You guys leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You and your sprawling, decrepit estate. Oh wait, we can see this better now. Yeah, there's like you can see the parts of the walkway have like fallen down.
The chandelier crystals right at the foot.
Yeah, that's
so
like a perfect way to fucking slip and die.
That's gonna crush up your foot, and also like those are antique crystals.
Those
like,
are expensive.
Come on, put them on the little table at least.
Go straight to the forbidden wing of the estate is crazy.
You don't have the skill set to get in there.
Yeah. Settle into your room. Might as well head into town. And you know what? Let's just explore. We can do this.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, you want to do settle into your room because one of your traits is gonna come into play up there.
Okay. Now that your cousin is gone, the aches and pains of your journey sink into your bones. You stumble back up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. Plus, we have to like put our stuff away before we gotta go anywhere. Like, we can't just leave it in the fucking doorway.
Yeah.
You stare at the entrance to your room.
I think I've done multiple playthroughs where my shit just existed next to the front door, and frankly, that's not a bad idea.
Oh dear. Alright, let's see. Take a nap, you've earned it. Put your spare clothes in the dresser. Oh! You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within it. It's quiet but angry. Afraid! I friend, I know hurt. Aww, cute. What are you doing in my drawers? Can you please? I want to put my clothes in here. Can you tell me about the human who lives here? Oh no. I friend, I know hurt. Afraid! Oh no. What's your name, little guy? I'm Mika. Dustin? Oh my god, Dustin's adorable.
Dustin is precious bean!
Oh, so cute. What are you doing in my drawers? Warm. Dark. Can you tell me about the human who lives in here? Who lives here? Which human? Tell me about Tabitha. Can you tell me about Tabitha? Dustin not good with names. One of the humans died, only one lives here now. 2 humans live here. Can you tell me about the humans who live here? Okay, Dustin. Can you tell me about the 2 humans who live here? 1 human sad, 1 human scary. Scary human? I'm assuming that's Tabitha. The scary human. Can you tell me about the scary human? Always watches. Eyes hateful. Sad human? Cries. Gives Dustin bad sleeps. Never mind. Thanks for the help, Dustin. Okay.
Fashion your clothes into a nest. Fashion your clothes into your nest.
That's what I was gonna do. Oh, you poor thing. You look cold in there.
Huggy!
You gently, oh my god, that's so cute! You gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them into a little nest. Dustin closes his mouth, somewhat more at ease than before, and looks at you with shiny black eyes. Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this.
Dustin is precious.
That's so cute.
Dustin is the sweetest little thing.
What a cute little guy. I love Dustin already. Can we keep Dustin as a pet?
If you have Talk to Animals Mystic, he's basically your full-blown familiar.
Oh, that's cute. You close the drawer, satisfied with yourself for a job well done. Alright, I want to check the closet. Oh, no. I don't want to check the closet. 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 Oh, I don't like dolls. You see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of a closet? This closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in there. Pick up the doll. No! Leave it be. Absolutely not. Some things are best left untouched. You close the closet behind you. I'm not that white, okay? I'm not picking up the haunted ass doll. Examine the painting on the wall. This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates of the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you barely heard of anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so it's not really a surprise. Maybe you can ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is if she's actually in the mood for a conversation. Okay, so something that I find really interesting in the course of this is, like, if we're in such bad relationship with the side of the family, why have we been invited out here for a funeral?
I have the right to remain silent.
Because, like, there's so many. I'm like, this is. I mean, I know this is a horror game, so like, I have like all the red alarms just like in my head going, wee wee wee. I don't like this. I don't know if I want to take a nap. I don't know if I want to sleep. I'll be real. Look out the window. You only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you'd owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. Actually, let's have a better look. Oh. I love the black void, garden. It's so lovely. It's
oh, yeah, and that black void is definitely not gonna have visitors in it later.
Oh, I hate that, actually. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to return to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the bird song. Yeah, you'd definitely do just that. Just not right now.
Just not right now.
Real. Hey, Bunny! Welcome in.
Yeah, you've only run into grumpy cousin who does not like you, and you're already looking around like, alright. Why am I here?
Yeah.
I will give you some points because I didn't start questioning. Okay, why the fuck am I here then? Until about the third day. Oh no,
my red flags have been.
I just assumed they were in like grief and that they're being nasty because of XYZ. It wasn't until like, no, actually, a lot of your shit don't add up that I started questioning. Like, why did you?
Yeah. I mean. Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure something to do I don't actually know why because the last chapters aren't out, but there is definitely something about being of Scarlet blood that is of value to this fucking town.
Yeah. Typical like horror trope is like, ah yes, you're from here, therefore you're special.
Well, you're not just from here. You're from the very family of the namesake of the town.
Nah. You're from here by blood.
Anything.
Yeah. Do we take a nap? It is explore. It's explore, so...
No one's here to judge your action.
I just worry.
Sorry.
Because it's explore... So, my reasoning is it's an exploring thing, so it's not going to progress the story, but, you know... I wonder if it's the potential to miss out on something later down because according to time we took time by taking a nap.
That is very good thought processes to have for this game in general, but I don't believe this one in specific causes any problems.
Okay. Let's see what the bed's like.
But that is valid thinking to have around those explores.
You immediately collapse onto the bed. You're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Not true. Also, you thought. You cough as a small cloud of dust rises up from the mattress. These sheets might be fresh, but everything beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. Ew. You try to settle in, but the bed is lumpy in strange places, and you can feel the springs pressing through the fabric. I mean, I've slept on the ground before. That doesn't sound that bad.
Except the ground is rotting wooden floorboards full of black mold.
You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping. Damn. Alright, that's enough. Doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Might as well head to town. I don't want a PB&J. I'm good.
Yeah. It's mostly just a tutorial about how to interact with shit anyway.
Now that you settle in, there's so much left for you to do here, but other than head out and explore the town. You do just that.
It would mostly just show you how decrepit the kitchen is.
I mean, we got to see that a little bit already as well, anyway. If you'd known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If you could only wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. It's really pretty out here. This does seem like a nice walk, though.
Oh yeah, it is lovely. For now.
For now, until the horrors persist. Finally, you made it back into town. The holler, as the guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic town, but with sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh! Oh my god, hello. Gretchen! Come back! Quit bothering strangers! Oh, adorable. Why, I do declare, who is this gorgeous stranger? Oh, I haven't seen you around here before. Hot. The young woman is noticeably flustered by your appearance. It's a phenomenon that you as hot, are all too familiar with. Not as a hot. It's so funny. Sorry about Gretchen. She can be very slippery when she wants to be. I hope she didn't scare you. Oh my gosh. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Mika. Oh my, I don't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mika. That's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's so often I see a strange face up in the hollow. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You're not in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? No. None of your business. I think saying yeah is fine. Yep, I just got into town today. Wow, I didn't think there'd be anyone else coming. Are you staying with Tabby? How's she holding up? Upon the mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. I haven't seen her since Pauline passed, or for a while before that now that I think about it. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so... cute. She's back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. Also, the music is a little loud. I'm gonna...
music volume right there.
That did nothing. Okay, there we go. That's better. It was just a bit loud. She always so, you know.
Yeah, that is always my go-to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's the whole... You're not saying too much bad,
but you're like acknowledging it.
Being kind of antagonistic to you.
Is she always so, you know, rough around the edges? Yep, that's Tabby for you. I wouldn't take it too personally. I'm not sure what it says about her state of mind that she's still her same old grumpy self. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even though she'd probably never admit it. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everyone knows everyone else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little closer when we were both in the school's production of A Midnight Summer Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit at the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you are staying up at the spooky old mansion, you must have met the Furfur. The Furfur. How does that monster fare? Yeah. That was the cat? Unfortunately, yes, I've met Furfur. Yes, I met Furfur. She might think she's so much better than me, but I will let her pet me, even if it's the last thing I do.
Sounds like you and Furfur have a history. I would go with that one. Like, just have a full-on conversation with Gretchen if you're being open about your talk to animals trait.
Oh yeah, true. Also, I should reread this. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Furfur. How does that little monster fare? Sounds like you and Furfur have history. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? Can't actually talk to my dog, right?
Alas,
You discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a Southern belle when she talks. Yeah, of course you're joking. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. How are you streaming him earlier than yesterday? Hi, miss. I'm sorry. Welcome to Mika Early Hours. Tess wanted to do stuff, and she streams early, so smiles.
Yes.
I'm awake.
It's not early. It's 11:16 a.m.
It's early for me. I don't normally stream this early. I'm not normally awake this early. That's also be real. But I'm also like.
Unfortunately, I have the time zone of school.
I do not. I have the time zone of not just in general. I mean, I've always been a night owl, but like now more so than ever. So. Yes, hello. It is, yeah, we're playing Scarlet Hollow, which is by the same group who did Slay the Princess.
Scarlet Hollow is amazing.
The art for this game is really nice, yeah.
Yeah, Black Tabby Games' art is fucking incredible.
11:16 a.m., that's early. It's always early. Only when does it hit midday does it become late. Well, early as in, like, it's far earlier than when I normally stream anyway. So I tend to stream in the afternoons more so than the mornings. Well, next time you see that devil, please send her my regards, and do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her. Oh, if you're just going to go to town, you must be starving. I'll just on my way to the diner for coffee. They've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Okay, hold on. Is this American biscuits or is this biscuits?
American biscuits.
Okay.
They very much are in Southern America.
Just double checking.
The Rust Belt.
Just double checking, because I had to make sure. Oh, hot flirt. I see. I am overall against accepting strange food invitations, but from people I don't know. But oh, maybe I'll make an exception because you're pretty. Biscuits, your treat? Hell yeah. Sure, why not? I'm not really hungry. It was just nice meeting you. I think I'm gonna wander for a bit. Thanks for the offer, though. Yeah, why not? You know, they were nice. You know, it's nice to have someone being like, you know, chatty and with being social, right? I like the way you're smiling at me.
Look, all of these characters are very complex characters, and I'm excited for you to get to know them all.
Fear. Anyway, I'm gonna pick this option anyway because we get to talk to Gretchen more.
Yes.
I normally have a rule against accepting strange food invitations from people I don't know, but I'll make an exception because you're pretty. What can I say? I know I have my charms. I won't tell her that I actually wanted to talk to the dog more, but that's fine. Okay, so we've got some, okay, hold on, we've got 2 cops, okay, we've got the diner staff, we have, I'm assuming these are coal miners.
Yep.
And there's like a family here, and then this looks like...
Just a
regular
local.
Yeah.
I will give you a tiny spoiler that the adorable child and woman in the corner are Janie and her child that Tabitha was talking about.
Oh, okay. Interesting. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. Oh my god, not them all turning to look at me.
I mean, you're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere with a population count of maybe 2,000.
Yeah, still, I hate it. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Not the hey everyone, I'm Mika. Jesus Christ. What are you looking at?
I mean, pick what you want to pick.
Silently stare at the patrons.
Sorry, my brain is just doing calculations of which run gets and what results, but I also don't know. You're not going in with a goal, so I need to shut my trap.
Now that's horror to all introverts real. Just everyone turning to stare at me. I hate this, actually.
What is the best, like, impression?
Yeah. I'm gonna pick that one, but my reality is also like, Just the idea of so many people stopping to stare at me is horrifying.
Okay, so I will tell you what's making me pause here. Is the fact that this affects people's thoughts on Tabitha as well.
Interesting.
So if you decide you're going against Tabitha later in the story and you use hot here, you can actually tip the scales of the population's thoughts on Tabitha, because if she has a nice cousin, they think better of her. But I don't think that applies to what you're doing in this playthrough, I don't think. So, and it's a very specific goal. It's a very specific goal for that to not be the best option to take. In that one path, when you're fucking over Tabby, that actually is a hit to your stats. In every other path, it's a bonus.
I'm still gonna do this anyway, because we want to be, like, personable and stuff. Hi, everyone. I'm Mika. Just in town for a funeral. Nice to meet you all. The woman behind the counter beans back at you. Hello there, and welcome to the Hollow. Just let us know if you need anything, okay? You know, politely, giving a small wave as you and Stella slide into the nearest booth. Looks like you'll probably be the talk of the town for a while. It's not too often folks around here meet many strangers. And with who you're related to, well, folks love their gossip, you know? Hey, Stella! I went ahead and fixed up your coffee. He's cute. They quietly place a cup of coffee in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me? For me?
Avery is the next day.
Oh, sorry. They are very hot.
No. It's not. I don't know if it's ever said in the game. I just got jumped in the Discord when I called Avery a him. Like, they're them day, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I missed the dev Q&A where that was answered.
Yeah.
It never comes up in the game, but they are canonically them day.
I mean, like, if you don't know and it's not mentioned, you can't be expected to know, like, okay, that's fine.
It was a shock. I jumped for it. I was like, oh.
Okay, it's one thing to be like, if you keep going afterwards, but if you genuinely don't, like, you say it once, they're like, oh, actually, it's this. Like, you could just be like, to say, hey, just so you know, this is this. It's like, it's not that hard. Anyway, sorry, that sort of thing pisses me off, because it's like, it's kind of like the thing that is part, like, sometimes why a lot of people get pissy about that sort of discussion, is the fact that, like, people just jump to conclusions instead of being like, hey.
The worst thing about Scarlet Hollow is the writing style specifically to accommodate genderless speech for the main character.
Yeah.
Almost never uses gendered speech when describing people, so there is nothing in the game to tell you Avery is a them they.
Yeah.
And it's a genuine issue I have.
Yeah, like, it's, yeah. I hate when people jump to conclusions, especially,
even
like, if you
go down his dating path, their dating path, it's like, you never use gendered speech with them when talking to them, so the idea of clarifying pronouns never comes up.
Which I think is, like, you know, reasonable to not know. And, you know, if you make a mistake, you gently correct. You don't fucking, like...
Yeah, but that's the point. It's like, there's no way to make the mistake to get the correction in-game, so there's no way to know in-game.
Yeah, but, like, outside a game, like...
No one uses pronouns because of the writing style.
Yeah, it's very annoying. Grind the steps the bacon and Dixon. Tip, you can... Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let me just lean out of the way of it.
That was the most precious thing that ever precious.
I love Gretchen.
Gretchen is amazing. And when you pay attention to her art versus her voice and you realize, oh my god, this sophisticated little southern belle is also this derpy little creature.
It's great.
It's amazing.
And what about you, stranger? Anything I can get you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Isn't bacon bad for dogs? I'm not gonna say that. No, fuck that.
Oh, press H.
Incredible.
I always order a biscuit and a coffee. That is a nice basic order.
Yeah.
Biscuit's too dry to have without a drink, in my opinion.
And you don't really want to say this one because this is like it's kind of like, you know, ugh.
And asking for the price is being rude to
yeah.
the seller's offer.
Order a biscuit and coffee. Huh, could I have a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best in the country. Avery pours a fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee. turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there's any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for the kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Sunday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral, so it'll be a special occasion. I'm not gonna lie, none of this really strikes my face. Wow, okay. Is the potluck a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member? No, the Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest. Oh, hell yeah, religion sucks. I get that. I think that's fair. I'm not the church-going persuasion myself. Same for me. What I'm feeling, some folks get in church. I think it must be the feeling I get when I look up at the sky or on a night hike. Sorry. That feeling of peace and wholeness. That's not to say we're a town of heathens or anything like that. There's plenty of God-fearing folks around. They just aren't fans of the church. Well, the building's okay, but the past is another story. There's something a little off about the guy, a little creepy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. And unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events I could think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time before the rest of the week? Okay, let's see. Hey, this one's kind of rude. Honestly, no clue. I'll sure be able to occupy myself. I'll probably just do whatever I can to support Tabitha through this. I kind of assumed I'd be spending my time trying to help Tabitha, but with how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule.
That's the one I always go for. I
feel like it's supportive enough without assuming, I guess.
Yeah.
Too much.
It's the best option because you're showing care for Tabitha without blowing Stella off, whereas the one before is prioritizing Tabby ahead of Stella, which, while doesn't upset Stella, is a very neutral. So that's the kind of thing you have to think about in this game when it comes to like making your choices. Like, who are you prioritizing in your speech and who are you talking to affects what they think. So I'll probably just want to support Tabitha through all this. Will be taken negatively because Stella will feel like you're rejecting what is obviously an offer to hang out that weekend. But the whole, thought I was going to be helping Tabitha, but it doesn't look like that's going to be a full schedule, is reminding Stella that you have obligations with Tabitha, which she's cool with, but also being receptive to her clear, subtle invitation.
Subtle, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Myth. My introverted self is hating all these slight gathering invites. Honestly, yeah. But I get it. She's trying to be like, invitive and, make sure that you have a nice time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pick this one. I kind of assumed I'd be spending my time trying to help Tabitha, but with how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. That's really sweet of you, but you're right. They'll definitely still leave you with plenty of time to kill. Have you thought about exploring the local trails at all? I'm usually out there a few nights a week for my job. I'll be happy to show you around. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit and tow.
I want it.
Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I'd known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Here's your biscuit. When he says it's on the house, she sends her condolences. What do I look like? A charity case is crazy.
Like I said, there are options for just being a dick.
Damn. Thanks, it looks great. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. What is a biscuit? It's like a scone?
Okay, the best way I can describe a biscuit is think of it as dense puff pastry.
Oh, okay. I thought it was some sort of scone thing.
Basically, think of it like a puff pastry that's slightly more dense in the shape of in the size and format of a scone. So you can use it to mop stuff up, but when you bite into it, it's flaky and buttery.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's basically a thicker puff pastry.
An American croissant.
That's not too far from it, actually. Yeah, it's like a slightly more bready croissant.
Okay. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as it was nothing but butter and suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Not the lie. Whoa. This is a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, Stella mentioned she's famous. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person who I know who's been on the news. It's not that if that's not famous, I don't know what is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Oh no.
Oh, it gets better. And by better, I mean fucking worse.
Oh no.
So fucking worse.
Not the how does that make you money? Oh god.
Oh, you and everyone else too. Like, there are options to be a shitlord.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? It's not a big deal. I mean, it pays the bills, but it's really just a passion project, you know? You should check out some of her videos, Mika. They're like the Discovery Channel, but with better research. No, I mean, what's a YouTuber? No, that's crazy. Tell me more. Telling me interested. Tell me more. She hunts cryptids. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So the River Runner is a cryptid that is only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba. I don't know how to pronounce this. Catawba River. And that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Huh? Okay. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the only one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. And Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. I'm gonna say this. Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. You decide you decide to share Gretchen's insight with Stella and Avery. Gretchen seems to think it's a mountain lion. Very funny. You might have got me earlier, but I'm on to you. You're not gonna trick me into thinking you could talk to my dog. As for your theory. No way. It absolutely is not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack Squat. And there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're just not fans of water. Big cats love water, actually.
Yeah, it's house cats that don't like water.
Yeah.
Because they're from the savannah.
Yeah.
Larger cats tend to be from jungle regions.
Mm-hmm.
Water helps keep pest off and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And the body's too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of like a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it'll forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I wonder if you maybe want to come along? It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait! No spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. Anyway, I'll see you around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after the skunk ape. Ew, stinky. Interesting. Tell me more. Well, it's kind of like Bigfoot, only smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida. But while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky? That sort of thing? That depends. Are you going to be there, Gretchen? Let's see. Absolutely. I guess I better judgment. Yes. It's not like I have anything else to do. Are you nuts? Absolutely not. Okay, I do. Are you actually asking me, a stranger, to follow a girl I just went through the woods alone at night to chase after dangerous beasts? I'm gonna have to decline. If this said count me in, I would absolutely click that line.
I know.
Because like that's such like a
How did you know my flavor of crazy?
Exactly.
Like, you're just my flavor of crazy. Would be my.
Yeah. How about a rain check? Still trying to get the lay of the land. I don't know. Still, I'm kind of wiped. I think I'm good to show Tabitha expects me at home at some point. I don't think Tabitha gives a fuck right now.
Just the animals.
I want to pick this one.
Because I would say right now you're building a relationship as much with Gretchen as you are with Stella, so skipping options to talk to Gretchen.
No. That depends. Are you gonna be there, Gretchen? Oh, naturally. I wouldn't want any misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. I must stay by her side through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be. Of course, it's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Say no more. I'm in. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll be kind of like a blast in the past. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. You know, the thing that gets me thinking, I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us, get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kanika's had to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we'd get him to come out of his cave if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials in, waiting while it rings. Reese! Dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or...? Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. He's Tabitha's cousin. I know! Yeah, just here for a week. Anyway, we're going out to look for the skunk ape. We could take the Easter trails if that would help. Dang, man. Oh. Thank you for the flowers, Paranoid. Also, welcome in.
I love how I hear your before I see it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Oh, there they are.
Yeah, and there's just... Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by with sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you later. Bye, bud. Reese, there's always just something off about that boy. I never did like the smell of him. Oh, wait, that was Gretchen. Hold on. Where's the logs? This one? Nope, not that one. That's the traits.
No, the
this
chat
one.
box.
Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I never did like the smell of him. There we go, that's better. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He had a lot going on in the past. Gosh, 10 years or so? But I feel like he's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave the house. Oh well, that's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. Haven't I met enough people already? That'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. Does he have like the phobia of going outside?
Reese is a complicated issue that I cannot say a single word to.
Okay. Afraid she can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. You can't afford to leave a tip. Don't leave a tip, you didn't even spend any money. Leave a tip?
Will make everyone think better of you, so if you're doing the rounds of I want to be a good person.
Okay, cool. Sure. You reach your pocket, pull out a crumpled $5 bill. Yeah, that's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it. You smooth out the bill before planting it on the table inconspicuously. Aw, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Several times to leave the diner with you following close behind. That's it. Okay, hold on. Let me save real quick. I also need the bathroom, so I'm gonna BRB real quick.
Okay.
Chat can still, everyone can still hear you though, so you're free to rebel.
Yes. I don't know if Nello's in chat at the moment. I don't know how many of mine are around, but anyone who knows my perspective is gonna know that I have opinions on Stella maxing. I have opinions on Stella maxing. Stella, you problem. Stella maxes every chance she gets. She loves Stella. Fuck off. Fuck all of the off. Keep on fucking off till you reach the sign that says no fuck off fastest point, and just live the fuck off dream. Stella's the worst. Stella's the worst. And you have to BRB just as I come here after getting out of bed and freshened up. He'll be back in a hot minute. Stella. Oh, Stella. I really can't wait to see if Mika gets locked out or not, because, yeah. The only thing she loves, well, oh, I'm gonna have to roll will saves not to tell Mika not to drink the tea. Yabai. She left us with no music, I don't think. They're talk to animals and hot, so they're gonna have to deal with the choices. I am very interested to see. Like, they're gonna do it. They're gonna save. They're gonna save the obvious option, and then have to deal with. But they get the save later down the line. So I feel like I'm the mystic player watching Mika, because I'm like, I know what paths are open to you. I see the future. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Oh no. Ah, their sneeze. I got a sneeze. It's like just sitting there and being a pain in the ass. You did it. Let me think. Think. I want to say stuff, but I don't want to spoil. But I am very curious. Stella is so easy to sink. And honestly, that's for the best. It's for the best. Dun, 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 dun. Brain. Why are my eyes always closing? What is going on? I feel like maybe my phone stands in the wrong position. Any pets, Tess? I have a kitty. I have a kitty. I'm also married to a cat, but that's a whole different thing. I would like a dog, but I also know that I am not responsible enough for a dog, and people have been letting their dogs get out. So recently, when I've been on my walks, and that's a fucking pain in the ass. Nothing quite like running into a goddamn lab mix that can't seem to figure out that it's outside of its yard and shouldn't be barking at every human it passes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm back. I went to fill my water bottle as well because I realized it was low. The only thing she loves more than Stella maxing is drinking the tea and shilling off the peanuts. What the?
Don't.
Blinking, audible blinking.
I have on certain things that I can't elaborate here because they might influence your choices.
Okay. Alright. Let's continue. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel strangely calm. I think it's reasonable. The setting sun paints beautiful colours in the sky, fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as the night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front of you with a cat in the world. Listen, animals are like very good in terms of like detecting when people are bad, right? So I'm fairly confident that Stella's not going to axe murder us right now.
You would be correct on the axe murder, but you also have to understand that Gretchen is Stella's dog and has been raised by Stella since puppydom. Their loyalty to their human, their personal holder, is a skewed vantage point.
Even still, like, there's still the whole fact that, like, I feel like we would be more aware of things being wrong just from the way Stella and Gretchen are. We'll see. I could be wrong.
Actually, yeah, Gretchen in a little bit will start talking, like, we'll start running commentary over Stella's comments, and you will see some of, like, Gretchen's opinions on what she does, so that is true. But she does rationalize for Stella quite a bit too, so.
I mean, that's understandable.
That's valid. Like Gretchen's an actual person when you have talked to animals.
Don't mind me casually adding this game time wish list so I remember it for later. Hell yeah. The game is not completely out, by the way.
It is good.
There's still stuff chapter that has to come out. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah, it's not finished yet, but here's the thing. Like, it is a multi-choice game that actually decided, no, we are literally going to have, like, 9 different branching paths you can end up on for your choices. They're full-on accepted the fact that they're writing 9 different stories, basically.
And the thing is, I didn't play it for a long time because when Tess gave me the game, she was like, don't play it till it's ready. And then she keeps coming in my DMs later going, Mika, will you please play
make
this?
The same mistake I did. Please join me in my stupidity.
So I was like, okay, all right, we'll work out a time to play it. And here we are. Also, thank you for the welcome back, Smith. All right.
Also, my freaking game is bugged. I can't get the last achievement.
Oh, that sucks. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year, at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel the chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skill capes. Alright, let's see. We got a bunch of explore options. Okay. Are we really expecting to find anything out here? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Has anything bad ever happened out on these hikes? I feel like that's not the conversation we want to have right now. Oh, look at Gretchen.
I know. Look at the little pupper.
Cute. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here other than cryptids? I feel like this one's a fun one to ask. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go to all sorts of spooky stuff. Go after all sorts of spooky stuff. Never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. When I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. Nothing ever happened. It was just me and my camera, in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind, or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I can't lump them in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turn into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope that's all just bunk, am I right? What about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real and they absolutely have visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all that critter nonsense. Oh, Gretchen. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. Yes? Can I help you, madam? Yes? Hello. She started meowing very loudly right as I said that. That's so funny. Hello. Alright. I don't know. I feel like the skeptical just goes against what she was just talking about. Also, I like how, like, Gretchen keeps turning around in, like, different poses as we go.
Gretchen is just, like, full on being a skittery little pup in the background.
That's so cute. Aliens are obviously real. That's fine. I know somebody who knows somebody who heard this from a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. And suddenly, it looked like daylight outside. He could see cows out in the fields, birds in the sky, and this metallic, like, egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. Oh, thank you for the pets. Don't worry, I gave the cat pats. Hello, she's come back full of pats. Cat tax is being paid. 1 second. There we go. Cat tax has been successfully paid. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It's like it had never even been there. It was just smooth skin where a pinky should be. I know it's a secondhand source, but there's plenty more like it, and if they are true... Maybe it was just sleep paralysis. Could have been the government. What if he just lied? I don't feel like sleep paralysis explains you missing a finger.
I guess you can kind of just go, I'm convinced, and leave it be.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. For sure. I just don't want to sound like, I don't want to come off as like being too crazy, you know?
Yeah,
like.
But clearly she's into crazy.
Yeah.
Clearly she's into crazy. Clearly Gretchen made it very clear that this crazy is a terrible coping mechanism for the loss of her parents, but you know.
For sure. Even if this one's hogwash, there's lots of evidence out there. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than cryptids? I mean, anything cryptid-related, of course. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always been the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. Excuse you? What the fuck?
Yeah, cows do it too.
Huh?
The idea of herbivorous... You don't know about this?
No?
Herbivores will absolutely consume meat whenever given the opportunity. cows, deer, and other mammalians will absolutely eat lizards and baby birds and stuff whenever they get the opportunity.
Huh?
You didn't know about this? Okay,
no.
So they found this out. This whole thing got blown out into a full study when researchers capturing bats were wondering what the fuck was happening to the bats because the cows in the pasture where they set up the nets was walking up and eating the bats.
That's fucked up.
And it led to a full research where they realized, oh yeah, just eating meat is actually a huge part of things. Like when they're nutrient deficient in any way, they will literally just eat animals.
I hate that actually. This is news to me, but also the thought of a deer stealing a baby bird out of a nest. Yeah, that's. Oh, I hate that actually. That's actually horrifying. Huh?
I knew about this when I already knew about this, so it didn't horrify me as much. But I guess if you don't know.
Yeah. Huh?
Yep. They discovered that during a bat study that led to a study among.
I hate this actually. I hate this new knowledge actually. Ooh. This is always just horrifying when my brother and I found out chickens are cannibals. Chickens will eat chickens. I do know that. Yeah, that one's unsurprising, but I don't know, I guess cause like, you know, like herbivores like deers and cows just I don't know how to describe it, but it's like they seem so innocent. Yet I just the image of them going crunch crunch on like
those big doe eyes definitely give you an impression.
Oh, I hate that actually. Well, I learned something today and I hate it. Thanks. I think most people know about that these days. Not me. I didn't know that. I see a ton of videos of other dude doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdness. I don't like the name at all. It's a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. Ew, ew, no, bad.
Yep,
no.
Tetanus Lake.
Nope, I hate that. He was practically solid with solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful enough, hence the name. Oh, that is the mental image of falling into basically a rusty lake of old cans and... Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Nope. So yeah, flying things, I got to do something yesterday I never thought I'd be able to do. Got to see the original Top Gun theater. Ooh, they did that rerun in theater. That's cool. I like seeing old movies, like older movies in theater, because it's nice. Like it's especially with like I got to see a couple years back. I got to see the first Pokemon movie in theaters again, which was crazy. Like the nostalgia was crazy.
I think I got to see the Entei movie.
Oh.
Re-released. That's my favorite Pokemon movie.
Yeah, that one's really good. And Entei was voiced by a Yu-Gi-Oh character, Yugi.
Sorry, Seto Kaiba and Yami Yugi being the voices of Giovanni and fucking Mewtwo.
God, that
goddamn gold that we chewed on forever.
Okay, to give context, so Tess was over at my house and we had borrowed a DVD of the Pokemon movie the Mewtwo movie, the second one.
Yeah.
And we're watching it and we immediately realized that Giovanni is voiced by Seto Kaiba? Or one of them, yeah. And then No, he was voiced by Yugi, and then Mewtwo was voiced by Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! And the two of us are like, what the fuck? And just like, I could...
just how good the dialogue matches.
The thing is, too, is I could exactly picture which time it was. Like, I remember, like, us sitting on the recliner chairs.
We timescaped it, like, okay, their personalities match up for this period in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Timeline.
It was crazy. Oh my god. How do we know? My brother was eating chicken, pet rooster making noise. He threatened it by saying, like, you don't want this, do you? While waving a small piece he's eating. And then the rooster just stole it out of his hands and ate it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, they just went, oh, nom, food for me. Never mind that I'm eating, you know, another chicken. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
It's fine, it's whatever.
Yeah, chickens cannot be trusted.
Chickens are velociraptors.
Yep, tiny little dinosaurs. Better be up on your shots if you're gonna mess around in there. No, thank you. I don't want to go anywhere near that, thanks. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. They're kind of reminds me of like Fallout a little bit. Alright, let's see. Is anything?
Honey, you're a second-rate barrel with fourth-rate coke. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, that's so real.
Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? Has anything bad ever happened on one of these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was a time back in the early high school where Reese fell down a cliff, but he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and it's like it only took a week or two to heal. All in all, not too bad. But I guess it was also the time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, that she is not. I object to that accusation. I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind. That's what I did. And I kept Stella company, just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, I was rice rain. So it could have been worse. Oh, and there was a time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. Well, that happens to everyone sooner or later. I'd barely counted. Blinking. Audible blinking. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. I'm sorry, did you say you almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here? You know, I'm a little surprised to see you getting cold feet. I know we just met, but I had you paid as pretty adventurous. I really wouldn't worry about Duke though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well. And these trails are way off from his farm. Duke is a sweetheart, Mika. You didn't be concerned yourself about him. And it makes me feel any better. I've been out here on the trails with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through woods when he walks. We'll hear him long before he sees us. And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up here is the occasional black bear. Even they scare off easy. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but we're as prepared as can be. I even carry bear mace. And if you're prepared as you can be, well, why give in to your anxiety when you can have fun instead? Anyway, all this is to say we're good. Don't worry. Did you hear that?
Hi, Dirk.
Oh, so what was that about being able to hear him before we see him? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Whew, sorry for getting spooked there, Duke. I thought you were... some creature of darkness now, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out of here? Skunk Cape. Sorry I asked. And who's this who's sucking into coming in with you? Wait, chick, aren't you? Is that? Yep. Oh, I see. Welcome to Holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now, both of you all head back to town, you hear? It's best you well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter. I won't be too appreciative of a couple falls with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting today? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You seen anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. Well, I've yet to see a shred of proof of that you listened to any of it. The way you trap around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas or whatever. Or what have you. Shetland's been getting me chickens, and I've lost 3 this week, and I can't afford to lose any more than that. Huh, I wonder if Skunk Cape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you to talk about things like, it ain't no Skunk Cape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been down these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course, you wouldn't find anyone in the one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It could be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 90s, and even those are iffy. It's true. There are mountain lions out here, sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees. Oh, I can't believe you gotta go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-aged Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. The Appalachian Cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You in all those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Oh, we were here first.
Don't. What if it is a mountain lion? Don't kill it. Like, that's conservation.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like killing it seems a bit.
Yeah, that's my first, like, if they're so rare in this area, then killing it would be also a federal offense.
I think it depends on how.
BT Act.
Yeah, it depends on like what the things are, but still. What? If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. If they're only in the Appalachians, they'd be highly endangered. Killing one would actually be a crime. At the very least, it'd be a crime against nature. A crime? And what about crimes that committed against me and my chickens? Ain't murder one of the worst crimes you could commit? I'm just serving justice for its due. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. Can't you use a tranquilizer or something? Or something non-lethal? Killing other animals isn't gonna make things right. I won't bring your chickens back. I'll just cause the potential extinction of a subspecies. Alright, let me just go to my trunk and get me tranquilizer gun and prescription grade darts. You kidding? I know that kind of shit lying around. I do. My parents used to use the stuff like that sometimes. My mum can write prescriptions for the darts. I still have a box of them in my shed. Though they're probably pretty old by now. I don't know how long they're supposed to be effective for. And there you have it. It's kill or be killed tonight. And if you ain't careful, you'll wind up in the middle of it. So go on then, go on home. Fine, I see you won't be moved, and I respect that. Come on, Mika, let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me. About time. Have a nice night, y'all. Should be scared.
Oh, just a meme of start the first run of Scarlet Hollow, brightly colored, happy image. 4 runs deep into Scarlet Hollow, the doom eyes. Like, you know shit. You know shit.
Oh no. As she and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way he came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we'll let Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us get around him. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up the hunt with capitals. Capitalization. Barbie Oppenheimer meme, I see. Alright. Okay. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Never. And you don't have to worry about old Duke, he never actually shot anyone. The trail's just up this way, let's go.
A path in the woods.
Yippee. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She enters the camera and takes position. Hold on. Cute. Oh, I just realized the shirt she has. Mothman! I like the other option of the lion killed to live. Yeah, that's also fair too. As night falls, my new assistant, the gorgeous Mika, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk heap. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back in once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. And keep digging, Gretches. I can take the camera off your hands now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. Must be a good camera if we can get night shots. In the meantime, we get to take in all this gorgeous scenery. It's very nice. Life doesn't get any better than this, does it? Breathtaking. It's hard to take it all with all the danger. Being this far into civilization stresses me out. I've seen better. Not a fan of the bugs. Quiet look into Stella's eyes. Okay, alright. That's sure an option. Alright, I'll do this like this one. Life doesn't get better than this, does it? I was thinking the same thing. The quiet moment was was broken by a loud percussive snort. What was that? Haha, no need to panic. Let's check it out. As you Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh, I hate this. Hold on. Can you hear the sweet whispers of new growth? Oh, I hate this, actually. Are we sure that's not a... I hate the sounds that I can hear. Are we sure that's not a skinwalker? A single deer remains behind.
Remain silent until this scene, until everything that's gonna happen happens, because at this point, you're in the deep end.
No, God.
Fuck.
Yeah. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. The acorn becomes the oak, becomes the rich rod that swaddles the acorn. The cycle that is stretched is not the cycle that is broken. A deer, and there's something uncouthly fake and vile to its odors. Let me at him. How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space? Let me at him. Your souring husk will feed the coming world. This is good. And then it's gone. That is absolutely a skinwalker. That is not. That is... No.
You can only hear what it's saying because you have talked to animals.
I hate that, actually. I hate that. Oh. Geez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my. It seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She's a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? I think that deer was threatening us. Or warning us. It certainly looked scary. That thing on its face. Yikes. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? Why wouldn't you bring an animal, like a dog with you for, like, even if Gretchen's not going to be, you know, it's no German Shepherd, it's still, you know, dogs can still protect in other ways other than just biting. Why do you bring Gretchen up here with you? She doesn't seem the safest choice for a hiking companion. Excuse you, though, after that outburst came over me, well, I suppose I can see the merit of your concern. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of their cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is running around the woods at 17. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch?
No.
Oh. Well, I got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. Say for me, how about we take a quick snack before break to fuel up? Then we get right back into the night activities. Ah, yes, nothing worse than deer in the woods. I mean, the deer also was, like, talking, threatening things to us and had, like, weird, like, face postural things happening. So, yeah.
Yee.
As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Oh, take the trail mix with the extra M&Ms, take a snack bar, take the dried apricots, sesame sticks. No thanks, not really hungry. Well, I know which one I'm picking. Does Tess remember which one of these things I like?
My first impact is the extra M&Ms, but dried apricots is also, like, high up there for some reason in my brain.
Yeah, correct.
I knew it! I knew it!
I eat a lot of dried...
like, everything else is a nut or a seed, which I know you're not gonna like. And I was like, wait a minute.
I like dried fruits.
That sounds very Mika.
I eat lots of dried fruits. I should correct myself.
I think it throws me off because you're not a fan of fresh fruit that much.
No, I like fresh fruit. I just don't like having to cut up fresh fruit. Like, it's just a bitch having to...
It's messy.
It's messy and sticky and... It's just
you get that, like, you hate how sticky and messy fruit can be.
Yeah, but I'll cut up apples and, like, mangoes, and I don't really like citrus stuff, but, like, I like dried fruit a lot because it's easy to take with you as a snack and things. So if you're stuck on, like, public transport or whatever, you can pull out some dried... I I just finished a bag of dried apples yesterday, so... I should correct myself. Nothing worse than the creepy mutated deer in the woods. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It's just nothing more than that. It's fine. You grab a handful of dried apricots. You know, I tried these myself. Janie gave me a bunch of apricots, and I had no idea what I was supposed to do with the apricots. And they were starting to go bad, so I panicked and threw them in the oven. You put them in the oven? I would think they'd go into, like, a dehydrator. And now she keeps giving me more. Please, take as many as you can eat. I've had so many that I can't even taste them. I do like dried apricots.
So, you put your oven on the lowest possible heat setting with fan at max, if it's conventional, and you basically put it on a rack.
Ah.
So it's not as efficient as a air dryer for drying them out, but it also keeps them warm enough so they don't spoil.
Oh, I see. I have strawberries daily when I'm able to eat at the dining facility. Strawberries are also really good. I really like fruit. Another thing is I'll just buy a bag of grapes and then just eat it, like just straight out of the bag. Or I'll depending on how, cause you know how grapes sometimes have kind of like that white powder on them or whatever, like the, I'll sit there and I'll pick like a bowl of them and then I'll wash them and I just have a bowl and I just sit there and eat grapes constantly. Just grapes. Nom. You and Stella settle down on an overlook. Snacks in hand and the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that.
Hi, buddy.
Gretchen gnaws on a stick, distracted for the time being. So tell me, what's it like in Phosphorlight? Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Mika. I feel like this isn't really a necessary...
Yeah,
it's... I mean, the obvious answer is, you know, she wants to get to know you. Like, why else would you be asking these kind of questions?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like the truthful answer for you is I live in an apartment with a ... difficult roommate. Because I know where that actually leads, and I'm telling you right now that's you.
Okay. Alright. I certainly wouldn't want this one. I would rather die.
That's why I'm saying, like, that one is you.
Okay. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I didn't find this guy. An old roommate of mine had him move in, and then they left and just stuck me with him. He's not the worst roommate I ever had, so I can't complain too much. The biggest issue is his complete lack of respect for any boundaries. He sleeps on the couch in the common area most nights, always unclothed. He steals bites of my food, which he thinks is being really sneaky about, but there's nothing sneaky about taking a huge bite of a freshly made sandwich when there are only two of us living there, even if I'm in the other room when it happens. You okay over there, Tess?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
What could this be implying, I wonder? Is this a little bit of a self report?
Just keep reading.
Oh god, okay. And he infringes on my privacy all the time too. If I close the door to my room, he'll just start screaming and sometimes even attack the door until I open it, then just walk away. Oh, okay. I understand.
You've clicked.
I've clicked. It's
Look
like
how concerned Stella looks when you're explaining this. You've clicked.
Yeah, I've clicked. I clicked. But also, this is somewhat of a self-report, Tess. As someone who was just before stream talking about how you would steal the pudding out of my fridge.
To be fair, I was stealing them from a certain person we both agreed deserved a little bit of a fucking headache.
Oh yeah, true. But it's just, I was like, but no, I get where this is going. It's like he has a complex about closed doors, which of course also means he doesn't close the door when he's doing his business. Always like he wants me to watch him. And, at least once a week he somehow misses and leaves those big pee puddles, which I always wind up stepping in. It's good. And she's like no longer concerned because she's also clicked.
She's like, what the fuck is even happening?
It's gotten to the point that I think he's causing lasting damage to the house, and no matter what I say or do, it just won't get through to him. Anyways, sorry for the rant, but I could go on for hours about this guy. I mean, he's a cat, yeah, but he's a particularly horrible cat. It's not like you can just give him away or anything, that'd be cruel. Wait, he's a cat? Like the animal? Yeah, his name is Truck. I'm terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place.
And she's like, okay, I'm just not going to address your complicated relationship with the cat distribution system.
As soon as it was like, oh yeah, he screams to the door, I was like, oh, okay, I see what this is. I know what this is.
Do you now agree with me?
Yes. Yes, this is correct. Especially considering one of them came over screaming just before for attention.
Sorry, I was like, this is very much
So, what do you do for a living? I read that as problematic for a second. I build programmatic ads for a company nobody's ever heard of. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. Oh no. I'm a first-time year associate at a big law firm. I'm a student, teacher. I'm service industry, rather not say. I mean, technically, this is the only correct answer right now.
Do you want the best possible home run for Stella?
Sure.
Streamer that does cooking tutorials.
Okay, so I'm a streamer. I'm actually a streamer. Oh no way, a fellow content creator? I guess we've got a lot more in common, Mika. What are the odds? What sort of streams do you do? Oh my god, play video games, do art, teach people how to cook, play music, mostly just talk to people. Alright, teach people how to cook. I show myself trying out new recipes in the kitchen. It's kind of a learn how to cook sort of channel. A channel after my own heart and after my stomach. I'll have to check it out sometime this week. How do you like it? Wouldn't trade it for the world. Most of the people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows. Sorry?
Cooking is Stella's love language.
I wouldn't trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. I do like streaming. It's one of my favorite things. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd ever give up doing what I do for anything. A crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your story? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so there's a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. I feel like do you live alone is a safer way to ask this question, considering...
Yeah, because Gretchen told us earlier
that
the parents went away, so we should be cautious with how we ask this question.
Yeah, do you live alone? Yeah, the place used to belong to my parents, but they're not around anymore. And the hollow's a small enough place the other folks don't need roommates.
Oh geez, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm sorry could be because, like, if you think about it, you know, they're not around anymore could imply they're dead or they've, you know, left her behind. Either way, that's kind of like abandoned of some flavor.
Yeah, so the, yeah,
oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not trying to step on stuff.
Yeah, oh jeez, I'm so sorry. It's okay, you didn't know. I've done my morning. You don't have to watch your tongue around me or anything. Life goes on. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet. Interesting too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among the hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself since his family didn't have much growing up. He always made sure I had food, and then I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing, if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. My mum was the local vet. The lady of all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. What is with the dead mums club thing? Why does that keep...
It's a toxic coping mechanism the fandom kind of loves, but I always go, my mom died pretty recently, so I get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna pick after reading these, but it's just like, jeez.
Yeah, that's a toxic coping mechanism, and there is a character who finds it funny too, so, like...
Like, I get the joke, and again, with certain people that joke makes sense, but, like, clearly, like, read the room, kind of.
Yeah.
I love the fact that every so often they change the frames of actions going on. For example, Stella looking at you or Gretchen playing with the stick in this case. Yeah, it's cute.
There's so much artwork in this game. It's so pretty.
Hey, Nimi. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you. What chicken? Hey, you got a red sunflower. Let's go. Hell yeah. Got the special flower. Very nice. The dev took inspiration from Disney's dead mom trope, I'm guessing. I feel like it's just, you know, dead parents is just the easiest of the tropes to really to sink in with things. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Stop. Spit it out. Mimi.
There's only one time this kind of joke actually lands in a way you might not think, and it's actually when you point out the Dead Dads Club, except you don't know because you don't know what the fuck happened to your dad.
Oh. Okay.
So you actually, when you hear about someone talking about their dad, it's like, great, another member of the Loser Dad Club. The Deadbeat Dad Club, and it actually lands with that person.
I see that makes more sense.
You're actually making fun of someone who's being terrible in their absence, rather than making fun of someone who has recently passed.
My mum died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. Aw, thanks, Mika. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up? Terribly, to be honest. Jeez. I'm okay.
I always answer I was glad to see her go because the situation is she died very slow and painfully in cancer.
Oh, okay. I feel like at the same time though, just saying, oh yeah, I'm glad she's dead is kind of like...
Oh, it goes into full explanation.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was gonna say... I was glad to see her go. By the end, she was nothing like the woman who raised me. It had been over years of this slow downward spiral, and I wanted nothing more for it to be over for her. I'm so sorry that happened. I can't even imagine how horrible that must be to go through for both of you. What the fuck was that? I hate that. My stars! What was that? It's showtime. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Skunk ape, what dear? Please tell me that was a raccoon.
I'd question more deer because that's a logical.
Yeah, that's. I mean, Jesus Christ is also a valid reaction.
Yeah, that's also a fucking option.
More deer? Could be. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it, and it's close. Here, watch Gretchen for a minute while I check this out. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Mika. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. Chicken question mark. Oh god. I see it. It's sweet and kind, a bed of flowers, a nice wind, a gentle gardener. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. What the fuck? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we could roll out Skunk Ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. I'm not gonna abandon them. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, if she ran into the woods without me and died, I would never be able to live with that sort of thing. Like...
Yeah, at this point you're locked in.
Yeah. I mean, it's so sad we couldn't get them to join the protein group. No peanuts.
Nope.
You follow Stella, she sprints into the unknown. Gretchen excitedly pulling you along on her leash. Oh shit. Stella! Ow. Oh god, the monster's got you. We're gonna die out here. Oh good, the monsters will get you first is crazy. You okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I shipped over something weird. Just like my Stella to get overexcited and lose track of herself. Oh no, the poor thing.
Kettle.
It must have been one of Duke's. A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. I guess I have to roll for the camera. Ahem. Seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks. She's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I hope I don't get demonetized for this one. Wait, do you hear that? I know that's... I know that smell. That's old Duke. Stella, I swear to God. Didn't I tell you to go home? Bertie? Bertie, oh no, what's happened to you, sweetheart? Duke, we found her just like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. She smells terrible. Nothing like an animal at all. Just like that deer. I can barely even smell the woods anymore. It's all that uncanny plastic stench. Huh? Jesus H. Christ. Oh. Okay, I want to read these all first. The animals tonight sensing really weird things to me. There's something really wrong with all the animals we've seen tonight. Duke, we saw that thing that got a hold of her. Examine the chicken. I don't think it's a mountain lion. They're getting a chickens. Should we put it down? It's just like that deer. Okay. The animals tonight have been saying some really weird things to me. The hell are you on about? What a horrid thing to witness. It's like they've all gone mad. If this happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that. You were joking about being able to talk to Gretchen earlier. You're still joking, right? We should maybe talk more about that later.
Look at the chicken.
I was gonna say, we should
Listen to what it has to say.
Yeah. You stoop down low to look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite of it if you don't stop her. I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. You hold Gretchen's sleeves close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Ooh. Guess we'll start with the most obvious one.
What the fuck's in there?
Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched out, the growth pulsing beneath it. Why does it look like an embryo? She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain. Oh, don't pop it. In a couple of days. Happened to me once, and it's not as much as a scar these days. I don't know. It kind of looks like there's something in there. It smells like it should be buried somewhere deep. My senses scream out that there's an abomination. Oh, Stella, please don't get too close. Can you hear the birth that swells within me? Can you hear the way it rails and thunders? Oh, I hate this. Examine the head. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Can't hide from me. I see you. I smell you, sick, sick creature. The swing is barely still attached, but seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. The old becomes the new. I've never flown, but now I soar. Whatever's got hold of her busted wing up, whatever got hold of her busted her wing up too, little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back and give the bird space. I guess I should mention this, because we did see... Stella did see something, right? Duke, we saw the thing that got hold of her. Got it on camera too. I don't know what it is yet. Gnome or something? You know there's no such thing. It's not of this world, that's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was. Unappetizing in every sense of the word.
Becoming an egg.
Yeah. Do you think she's becoming an egg? Like one of these things is gonna pop out of her? What a horrid thought. No, I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't come sign it some kind of incubator. She just needs to stay ingrained. Maybe some antibiotics, that's all. Duke, I don't think there's a mountain lion that's been getting at your chickens. Yeah, no shit. In all my years, I've never seen anything like this. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first, barely a whisper, but then a guttural groan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. I hate that. There's something out there, all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them. I really think we should get out of here. Oh, I hate the whispering. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should get out of here. Agreed. We all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home. Are you guys hearing this? She starts filming again. As Duke scoops up the injured birdie, the voices in the tree intensify. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded. The strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. What the fuck is that? Shoot it, Duke. What the hell is that? The gardener's come to mend and nurture. Let me blossom and sprout, let me become. You feel a tightening in the leash, pulling at you from behind. Oh, I hate this, actually. Don't you step another foot closer or I'll shoot. Don't think I won't. The man hesitates and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Bertie, tucked into Duke's arm. Stella, there's another one. The leash is drawn fully taut, and then is sudden looseness. Oh no, Gretchen. Gretchen! You and Stella turn just in time to see another creature slithering out from the bush. Oh my god. What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet, and then chaos. Duke, grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps Bertie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as if paused, watching the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit! Shit! Get your grubby little hands off my bird! Duke has a gun. Get the thing away from Gretchen.
Yes.
You die for Gretchen.
He does, in fact, have a gun.
Attempting to snatch her away with the thing's from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh, Mika, my hero. You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside sharp and unnatural. There it is. There is the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it's gone. Duke? Blood! Blood! My heavens! I smell blood! Oh no. Oh.
Like I said, yes, he does in fact have a gun that that thing was wrestling and grabbing at.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What do we do? Okay. First, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 done. Gretchen is safe. Okay, step 2. What's step 2? Listen, I just assumed he would shoot the thing, not himself. Oh boy. Let me have some water.
Yeah. Powerful build's the trait you need to get them both out of there.
I see. You know what? This one is so real.
Yeah,
that's so real. Holy shit, what the fuck? I mean, yeah, that's a valid reaction.
I think that the guy's brains are on the tree.
Yeah.
So where? Like, your life depends on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna read these though. Let's take some deep breaths. Let's call the cops. We go home. Pretend this never happened. No. Absolutely not. This is not the right answer ever. We go after damn things? No. Hello? No. Damn it, Stella, why didn't you do something? No. Listen. Understandable reaction is to freeze in fear, seeing like horrific alien monstrous creatures. That's such a valid thing. Well, Stella, looks like you got the footage you wanted. Happy now? Dude, that's...
You could be an absolute... No, I think the grading into swears is the very appropriate response.
Yeah, holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay. Deep breaths. We have to do something. What if we chase after those things? Got as much footage as we can. It's the only way anyone will believe us after what happened. We owe it to Duke.
So, I am very much not, like, going deeper in with Stella is a bad idea. But at the same time, you are in a small American town with lazy-ass cops and you're a newbie.
Yeah.
If you don't get evidence, you're going to jail.
Yeah. I wonder what the whispering was actually saying in the background. If it's actually going to hear it. No, it wasn't. It was definitely just whispering.
It gets coherent if you have Mystic talk to animals.
Oh, okay.
That's the combo I said is really fucking impressive. But you only get it, you only know it's super fucking scary if you've realized that's not how it sounds normally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When you have Mystic talk to animals, you can talk with the ditchlings.
Oh, ew, okay. I mean, I feel like this is a reasonable thing to say, but at the same time, it's kind of mean. This is also reasonable. Stella, you froze. If you go after those things again, you pull that again.
Yeah.
Also, like, Stella, we have to get out of here is also very reasonable.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the most reasonable without being, like, mean. I'm gonna pick this one.
But at the same time, you've got to think, like, you don't have any evidence that would prove you didn't shoot Duke, so...
Oh, God, okay. Alright. Stella, you froze. If you go after those things and you pull it again... Okay, let's go. Listen. I mean... Oh, I hate this. I mean, can we not just record this?
You did kind of shut her down pretty hard.
Okay. As you and Stella quickly make your way back to the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing, continuing forward with a grim determination. Well, I'm sure this is great. Oh, I hate this, actually. Hey, mainland, welcome in. Not Myth just going, nope. We're almost there. You slowly reach the main road and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now. We're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. I feel like, even though we're, like, a newbie, Stella was also there as well, and Stella is, you know, at least a more reliable narrative teller.
It's a cultural thing, trust me.
You feel a buzz in your pocket.
Small town America tends to be like this.
Yeah, 6 missed calls from Tabitha. Oh no. And 13 text messages. Where are you? Oh, I think we should we call her? Text her?
Both are fine.
Okay. Let's call her. You try to call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. Uh-oh, I think I'm in trouble. Tabitha seems worried. I think that's reasonable. It's pretty late, isn't it? Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello? Earl, it's Stella Richmond. I'm up in the mountain on Asgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jeez, Earl. He's gonna tell Bo. Guess now we wait. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers. Sheriff Huggabee, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See? Right there. A thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off. What, Sam Hill? What is that, some kind of Pillsbury doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. That's a valid reaction. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they are, they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body. But for now, Sheriff Huggabee and I... Please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? That's Mika. He came into town today for the funeral. Oh, right. Sure. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things could have attacked someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke has gone anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. I feel like they're gonna go back and he's not there. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs. For retrieving Duke, we'll just have to wait. Now, if you can't step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We could just walk. If those creatures left, we'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. I like how Gretchen is just staring into our souls this entire time.
I don't want to think about the fact that I almost got eaten.
Yeah. You ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. What about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions. Sure, Al. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Oh, dog in jail.
No.
The cop ushers you and Stella into the back of the squad car. You're just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Huggabee pats Gretchen on the head affectionately. But she remains wholly focused on Stella, a worried look stretching across her little pug face as Huggabee scratches behind her ears. Stella stares out the window, oddly quiet. Oh, my poor Stella. Neither one of us much like those awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who drinks of coffee for keeping us apart. Hey, Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. Place a comforting hand on her shoulder. I think that's reasonable. You reach out to rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of the tension ease and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh.
Just leave her be, I'd say.
Yeah. I don't think bringing it up again is really going to help. You sit quietly, watching the trees pass by in the light of the headlights. Every now and then, you think you see a pale, anguished face staring out at you before it slips back into darkness. Hate that. Press X to doubt about the body still being there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soon the rumble of...
If you take the street smarts perk, you can convince Stella not to call the cops specifically because they will fucking pin it on you.
Oh. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to an even pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have all this sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. Happy freely. Fox Mulder. I know what you are. Mika. Sure, you're in town for the funeral. Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit.
They seem a little blasé. Or
yeah.
you could ask about the car in a nice way.
Yeah, like I feel like this is good to kind of get more information, and then this one after that.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you want to walk home? That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. They seemed a little blasé about everything. They sure seemed a little blasé about a man's death. I can't believe they're waiting until morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? I believe they are well-intentioned, if in over their heads. What's worse, I think they implied you're a suspect, even after we showed them all of that footage. I'm screwed? Yeah, kind of feels like that.
I mean, they can't exactly make the things go away, even if they do decide to try and pin it on me.
Yeah. The truth will get out. I'll be optimistic. It's fine. The truth will get out, even if they don't believe the footage. Those things are out there in the woods, and something's telling me they're not going away. Yeah, no kidding. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Also, I just want to say, like, actually, do I want to say this? No, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, come on. Don't tease.
This is very different to, like, the typical ovipositor type stuff. Anyway, but it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you.
I'm not sure I understood what you said.
Oh, do you not know about, there's a type of kink with it, which is oviposition? It's where...
I have no idea what the words coming out of your mouth are right now.
Oh boy. Okay. So, there is a type of kink where people like having eggs laid in them.
Oh! Yeah, okay.
And I thought of it immediately when I saw the one that had, like, the little, like, syringe thing in its mouth, and I was like,
Yep. It's very cell-coded.
Yeah.
Except
yeah.
implanting instead of consumptive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And also because, you know, there's, like, obviously, like, the weird, like, egg thingies and faces and stuff like that. Anyway. That was what my mind jumped to. I was like, this is very, very much in that vein, but not in a fun way.
yeah, this is definitely the... No, this is pure horror. Good luck.
No will I, though I have a little understanding of police work. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And I won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. We're going to find out more about those things. And if we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame me for what happened. The library isn't open for a while, but I read every book on cryptids they have, and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over there now, before it gets any later. This late at night? Okay.
Sure.
Why not? Let's keep this nightmare going.
We're going.
You can talk to your friend's mom. I'm going to bed. Screw this.
But you didn't have to walk home alone.
Yeah.
I'd go, sure. I'd go, let's do it. Let's not.
Yeah.
If you say nightmare, she might take it bad. I don't know.
Let's do it. Awesome. Let's go.
See how bright smile she was that you didn't give any pushback?
Yeah. I hope she's still awake.
She does not deal well with pushback.
Yeah. There's something foul creeping up behind us. Mika. Oh no. Jesus. Oh no. Well, about the body not being there. You saw a turn to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome. Welcome home.
It's a very, very buff male, just so you know.
Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure's already gone, disappearing into the shadows of the night. Huh? I'm sorry about that, Scylla. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Mika. Is it okay we come in? Of course. You're in luck. I just put on the water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sakes, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Ooh, this house is nice. Very witchy, very apothecary. You've got like all the dry herbs, all the jars, all the little bits and bobs with books and
tea rack.
The tea rack with like all the stuff here, like all the frames. Very nice. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Mika. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely woman, so lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the Hollow. And now poor Pauline is gone as well. Do you let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town? Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him. You knew my mum? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. I'm just like, there's a corpse in the thing. I feel like this like small time chat.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, you know, getting information.
Yeah, I know.
It definitely looks like this could be a room in your house. Hey, shh, don't worry about it. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. This is such a cold statement to make. That's kind of crazy. How'd you know she died? Oh, Helene was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful, bless her heart. I see. We need your help. Ah, yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? Go on. Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh, my lord. Have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things are out there. I don't even know how to describe them. Here, I can show you. She pulls a memory card out from her sleeve and pops it into her phone. I was about to let the police just get hold of this. At least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. Genuinely very smooth. I was wondering about that. Because I was thinking, like, the cops will take it and delete the footage and then pin it on us, yada yada, but you know.
Yeah.
Smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with the footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Oh, it wouldn't be accidental. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now we can examine the footage for ourselves. Where was this? Up in the mountain to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Is there another way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I'll need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. Oh, there's the tea. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. Kanika? Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika? You'd best come with me, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella. She's cute.
She is.
And Gretchen, who's a good potato. Kanika, this is me. Am I the good potato? I most certainly hope I am. And a stranger. A cute stranger. Oh god, I said nothing. Did you just call me cute? No, you must have misheard me. This is Mika, Tabitha's cousin. Oh, right. I heard he was coming to town. It's a little late. Why are you two here? Sweetie, we're wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this?
Oh boy.
This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I leave the thinking to you humans. Staring up at Stella. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Mika and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Also, hold on. Hell yeah.
Yes. Kanika is the best. Is best girl.
Yeah.
Kanika is best girl.
I like how in the midst of horror and mystery, there's still moments to flirt. Oh, so it doesn't actually say flirt, so it's just part of the trait. Tess explained this a little bit earlier, because that's something that people miss out on a lot.
It's better to think the word hot as charisma.
It's like more like a charisma thing, yeah. But I like that we feel like, hey, oh, you said I was cute, in like a teasy kind of way, because that's very fun too.
And also kind of cuts the tension a little bit.
Yeah, it helps a little bit for sure. I'm fine, really, I'm okay. I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. I think remain silent. I feel like
remain silent.
I feel like remaining silent is
yeah.
You remain silent. Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be much in a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight, but for now we have something far more serious to discuss. I agree. Those things are still out there. As long as they are, the more people are in danger. So very true, but not for the reasons you think. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Mika with these tally crap. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. She always said she never hurt people. They never hurt people. She always said they never hurt people despite the grisly scene in the woods. But Duke is dead. Then if they are ditchlings, death was an accident. Or my grandmother was wrong, and she's very rarely wrong. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to befall. Jesus, Mum, haven't they already been through enough? Do we really need the spooky window dressing? What if it's important window dressing? Okay, I know when I'm outnumbered. The animals called them gardeners, not ditchlings. What? That's upsettingly morbid. Maybe they're like big mosquitoes, and the growths you saw are a severe allergic reaction. Or maybe they're parasites using the local wildlife to incubate. Honestly, that would be worse than them being supernatural.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Oh dear, I've entirely forgot about the tea I put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late, and I should let Mika get some rest. I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. It's nice meeting you, though.
I can stay up.
I can stay up, this is important. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has any information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You're going home now. Do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. It's like a BG3, but in this case you get unique responses depending on a character's personality. Yeah, so I picked two traits. I picked hot, which kind of basically gives everyone like a slight boost in like, you know, interest towards me. And then talk to animals. So I can talk to like Gretchen here, and we talked to an opossum earlier called Dustin, things like that.
And Frou the bitch.
And Frou the bitch. Thank you for the hydrate. I shall indeed hydrate.
But yeah, so hot basically just gives you a bonus to positive attributes.
Yeah,
so
charisma.
More open to you. And you're a chronic flirt.
Yeah.
Whether you're intending to be or not, you're just a chronic flirt.
Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. I got it now. How you could get word and responses from the animals. Yeah, it's really cool. So Tess was saying earlier, so during the whispering, apparently if we have one of the other traits, we can actually hear what they're whispering, which is horrifying.
Yeah, if you have Mystic talk to animals, you can actually hear what the ditchlings are saying.
It's excellent iced or warm, though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. What's an unfortunately short visit? Alright, let's call it tonight. Mind walking me home? Well, this is me. Are you good at finding your way back?
Ooh, yep, you got locked out. So this is the thing about Stella is she's very southern politeness, so you don't really know. She doesn't give you any tells about when you're saying things that really upset her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you manage to step on several of the things that are just like her instant hate buttons. So she's not going to let you stay the night. You have to walk up to the house all by your fucking self.
Joy.
Look nervously by the dark road behind you and just watch her. See what her... This would be the best way to get a read on her personality with you right now. Because it's like the only time she like stops masking for like 5 seconds.
The fact you can understand them clearly with Mystic and talk to animals feels very important. Yeah. So Tess was basically explaining that like the two options I picked were really good, but for a first playthrough, you don't really get to understand the horror of what you get because you know it's.
I think the best first playthrough is always a hot X whatever trait catches your fancy. Is the best first playthrough because hot lessens a ton of the negative impact a careless choice can make when you don't know the characters. So you get a better playthrough with a hot X something playthrough for a first time, and then I would start doing other playthroughs where you're not, where you know what to say and what not to say, so the hot trait isn't as important.
Nervously look back at the dark road behind you. Sorry, Mika. I think I just need some time alone after tonight. I'm sorry. We'll talk tomorrow, right? I'll see you around. Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Good luck, Mika. I love how she's just fucking abandoning us after all that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and
Like-
you actually have her at a slightly better level than usual, because she usually, after what you said to me in the woods is usually the reaction you get. Your hot trait actually saved you there, because saying Stella you froze out in the woods is like one of the worst things you can tell her. And she's damn near vicious every time I've chosen it without hot. Your hot trait is the only reason she's even remotely cordial with you right now.
That's kind of crazy because, like, I feel like that's such a fair call out to make in that situation. Like that's like such a reality. Like, hey, did you not see what you did? Like, if it happens again, like they might kill you. Like, I feel like that's a reality check she kind of needs.
Yeah, you can have that conversation with her on day 2 after she's calmed down. But if you try and have it with her today, she fucking ices you.
Damn, that's crazy. As far as you know, there's creatures from the woods that have infested these trails as well, but it's too late for you to turn around. You'll either make it back to the estate or you won't. Yay. Continue down the path. Almost home. Your salvation is in sight, and you make a mad dash to the door. Try the door. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God you're back. Where the hell have you been?
I called you back as soon as I had reception would be my first one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read through and see what they are. Didn't even pick up, but that's kind of rude. Tucked you back. The miner outside the general store. That's a lie. Do you know anything about anyone?
No, he was wearing the miner uniform. It's very obvious.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine. But like he's like, where have you been? And then the response is this. Like that's why I was like, oh, that's not even like that's like a lie. That's not where we've been. We've not been with the miner really. I called you back as soon as I had reception. Did you? I didn't notice. Not just I watched a man die tonight. It's crazy.
No, I feel like that's a valid fucking thing to say to her right now.
I mean,
like you just got forced to walk home. And like I just watched a man die, Tabby. I have empathy for the fact that you're in grief, but I am fucked.
Yeah. All right. I watched a man die tonight. I went to the woods with this girl I met to find some cryptids and end up with us watching a man die. Ah, so you met Stella then. That explains everything. And she's gone and you're all worked up. I'm around to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Can you tuck me in?
You don't want to hang out? I'm fucking buzzing right now.
Yeah, wait, you don't want to hang out? I'm all still hyped up on adrenaline from tonight. I'd love to just hang out for a bit. Well, cool down a bit. No, I'm not going to hang out with you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Just go to your room and sleep. You're alone in the state. Sound of wind whistling through the house gives you an easy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try and leave the night behind you. You thoughtlessly stumble into your room. Before you even fully realize you're there, you've already collapsed onto the mattress, exhausted. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seemed like something that happened to someone else. Though you can clearly still picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now you're safe and you're warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world, and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse.
Okay, so that's the first chapter, and that 3 hours is actually a good place to
stop.
Yeah. Yes. Stella.
Oh, I hate that. Hate that immediately.
Oh yeah.
Now it's not the time to jump on me, cat. Please, for the love of God.
Stella is a fucking problem. Her dissociative toxic coping mechanism is
gonna get someone killed, more so than it already did.
Get someone killed, actually, because if she hadn't frozen and grabbed Gretchen, we would have been able to save Duke.
True, yeah. But, okay, I'm gonna assume that if we had helped Duke, Gretchen would get taken.
Yes.
Oh. Yes, okay. Well, I'm sorry, Duke. I'm sorry, Duke, but Gretchen is far more important to me.
That's valid. That's valid. The, but yeah, the fact that
are those
Stella
alpacas?
would ice you out like that over basically nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Especially how impossibly pushy. Like, you didn't try to bail on her in any way. It's like a 3-stage boss fight to cut out and get away from her.
Yeah, like obviously, you know, the character trees work they were, but I still say that was a very valid call out to be like,
no,
hey,
it is.
Like, are you crazy? That's like, did you not just see what you did? Like, that's like, what happens if it happens again? Like.
Mm-hmm. And this is where the character writing of Scarlet Hollow is so important. These people are people. They have personality traits that are completely irrelevant to your whims. So if someone basically is super disassociative like Stella, being called out for their behavior causes them to recoil regardless of what you've done for them. So the fact that you saved Gretchen means absolutely nothing to Stella because you called her out on her bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, that's chapter 1.
Immediate concern.
Yeah. That was good though. That's really good. Definitely really, really interesting. Far more horror than I expected. Like,
it's almost like they gave you a warning at the start of the game.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Like, for me, because, you know, Slay the Princess is also a horror, but it's more like I guess like body horror is probably the way you would put it. Whereas this is more like classic this is like Appalachian, you know, type insane bullshit. Horror. Yeah, school. Yeah, so like it's like a very different genre, like subgenre of horror. So I wasn't sure what to expect. I wasn't expecting it to be like that much horror. I didn't expect it to immediately go into like fucking like weird like creatures and shit so quickly.
Every chapter gets progressively worse with what could possibly happen in it.
Oh boy. Because remember, that was chapter 1, everyone. That was just chapter 1. Smiles.
The death count keeps going up.
Oh god. Okay. That's great. I'm so screwed. The cops are gonna pin everything on me. Oh god. Yeah, it's really good. And it's really pretty. You're right. It looks freaking gorgeous.
It's so good. It's so pretty.
The art is really good. But man, that's really, really interesting. Like, seeing how interesting all the characters are already that we've met.
If you don't go with Stella, you actually get attacked by the mountain lion, and you can get a phone recording.
Oh,
and
interesting.
Prove Stella wrong. Which is my favorite thing in the fucking game, is to be able to pull out my fucking phone and show her a recording of a mountain lion that literally attacked me last night, and they can't argue it's not from their local area because he's full of ditchling bulbs.
Yeah.
So like, it got ditchling in the face, so it's from this area. Fuck you, Stella, the mountain lion is real. You owe Duke a posthumous apology.
Okay, so I'm assuming that if we ditch and then Stella keeps going in the woods, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming.
Run into her when she finds the chicken along with Duke.
Oh,
so
okay.
When Duke shows up is when we show up.
Oh, okay.
Because we've been hanging out with Duke instead. So we get a beers and jerky hangout session with Duke instead of snacks with Stella.
Ah, I see. Interesting. And
he saves you from the mountain lion.
Oh, okay. So then my question is, so when we get invited to go, if we don't go, does that I'm assuming that whole scene happens without us?
Yes. So basically, as I said, what happens is we end up running into Duke, seeing the mountain lion, and we re-meet up with Stella when she finds the chicken.
Oh, okay. So no matter what, we end up in the forest.
Yeah, because we have to walk back to her house. That's the pathway to home. So
yeah.
What happens is you basically are eating a snack on the way home, get attacked by the mountain lion. Duke shoots the mountain lion. If you basically try and ditch Duke, you end up back with the Stella hangout. So basically you can scream at Duke, I don't know you, you've got a gun, get away from me. And if you say those things when you run into Stella, you can go, Stella, he's holding me at gunpoint, help. And then you can go and you just have this hangout with Stella as if you didn't leave her. So
okay.
You can actually bounce between the two, and you can ditch on both of them constantly to the point where you are just standing in the bushes while this fucking goes down to the point where you're there, they're dying to the fucking, and you still have to make the choice of whether or not you're gonna dive in and do something.
Oh jeez, okay, that's crazy. Also, hey Yoka, grabs quietly. You're good. Orca coming in, yoinking a flower, and then sprinting out the front door. But yeah, no, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. We'll have to do more. How are you feeling? Since
I'm doing great. Read? I love it. The only reason I'm saying we should wrap up here is because it's a student-free day for special needs schools.
So you gotta go get the tiny one?
No, the tiny one is currently driving Waltz nuts in his meetings, and he's about ready to murder.
Oh, okay. Yes. So Mika, tell Tess how much you love Stella. I mean, I love Gretchen.
Stella is a perfectly valid human being with perfectly valid feelings that I would sooner throw myself off a cliff than be alone in a room with her. She is the epitome of the kind of toxic coping mechanisms I cannot deal with. I cannot deal with reality denial.
Yeah.
I cannot deal with people who will literally look at something and immediately want to run away from it or like put it out of mind or not think about it or whatever because I'm like, no. Someone is dead.
Yeah, we kind of need to handle this. Like, you can't just ignore this kind of thing. Like, it's, yeah. No, I love Gretchen. I love Gretchen. But,
I love Gretchen.
Stella,
Stella is not great.
But she is very human. It's a very human thing.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think Stella's an evil person. I think Stella's toxic coping mechanisms that she's developed due to very valid reasons and traumas make her an extremely dangerous person to invest in. Because, Jesus fucking Christ, that girl is gonna leave you for dead.
Stella needs maybe some therapy.
She really does, but she can't get the fuck out of this town because she's terrified of getting into cars because that's how her parents died.
Yeah, I had a feeling that as soon as she was like freaked out about the cars, I was like, okay, so that's what's happened with the parents.
So she's stuck in the middle of buttfuck nowhere where the only way to get out is to get in a car while being traumatized of cars. She's kind of fucked.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate. Stella's super toxic me Fallout Raid sounds effect.
Yep. Just have fun when she leaves you dangling, my dude.
Adore Gretchen. Can we keep Gretchen and Dustin just in case anything happens? Yes. Please.
There's a scene later in the game where I get so angry because you can't turn around and burn the place to the ground.
Oh no.
And I think the only reason that option isn't even on the fucking table is because if you have talk to animals, that would be murdering a bunch of characters. So I'm like, please give me the option to turn around and burn this fucking hellhole to the ground. And it's like, nope, can't do that. And I'm like, motherfucker.
It'll be interesting to go through this again later with the Mystic and be able to hear the animals.
Hear what they're saying, yeah.
Yeah, I really don't like it. I really don't like what's being whispered because it's horrifying. Also,
yeah, it is. It's absolutely horrifying.
Also, what I noticed that was interesting is Wayne had the same text type as the creatures talking.
Mm-hmm.
So, interesting.
As they all, Wayne is, well, I have an animatic of me making out with him. You can probably surmise what I think of Wayne, but...
Yeah.
Wayne is very much an interesting character.
Mm-hmm. Also, I liked before how it was like chicken, question mark, with the talking.
Like, you know it's a chicken, you don't know its name, though.
Playing without speak to animals makes me feel like I'm missing out so much of the game. Yeah. Is it still whispered like that with Mystic plus Talk to Animals? So if you have Mystic plus Talk to Animals, you can hear the whispers that are being said by the ditchlings. So you can actually understand what they're saying.
Actually sounds like people talking.
Yeah. So
instead of just distorted.
Yeah, which makes sense. Like, it's a clever use of the traits and stuff. But then the thing is, like, you don't have any of the other traits to kind of, like, fall on to help you with things like how Tess explained how the hut helps with the general charisma towards us in the town.
And the trait names are a little confusing, because hot should really be called charisma for the way it works in the game. And also, keen eye should be called empathy.
Yeah.
Because keen eye, you are good at spotting details, but you're also good at figuring out what those details mean. Like, if you have keen eye, you can pick up on someone's really upset about a certain topic. You overhear. Basically, if you have keen eye when you go to the diner, you actually can listen into all the different conversations happening around you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So keen eye is actually social competency, the trait. Hot is social acceptance, the trait. So hot keen eye is basically I own you bitches.
Yeah. Is it still like whispering in your ears, like whispering conversation is what I'm getting at? I don't know, that's a good question.
It's very creepy.
I mean, I would imagine so. It would make sense. Cool. Yeah. So.
It just feels like they're right in your ear talking.
Ew, hate that.
yeah, it's intense and it doesn't stop until you're out of the woods.
Oh, gross. Yeah.
So it really makes you feel like you have that mystic trait of you have the ability to sense you're doomed.
Oh, great. Love that for me. Or us, I guess.
I have the opinion that mystic is just an anxiety disorder.
Yeah.
Basically, mystic feels like you're just playing with a severe fucking anxiety disorder. All you can do is have intrusive, horrible thoughts and executive dysfunction to do nothing about them.
Yeah.
Like, you'll think, oh, I'm doomed if I go down this path in the woods. And it's like, you're thinking that, you're saying that, you're still walking down the path in the woods. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So I always think of the mystic trait as a fucking clinical anxiety disorder that just happens to be mystical.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's about right. If I want me, could just explore definitely. Yeah, I have so many visual novel stuff to get through too. Because I've got this, I still have Salvus, I still have Date Everything.
This one's amazing. It really is.
I like that the genre of this is very different, because it's nice to have stuff that like swaps around in terms of like the content, so you're not just stuck on one particular thing for too long.
It is a horror like drama game first and foremost. So if you want to avoid the romances, it doesn't hurt anything.
Which is good. That's nice. So.
Like, there are certain paths you can only get if you're on a romantic thing. Like, certain story beats you only get if you're on a romantic path. But there is no... I don't think there are any endings locked behind a quote-unquote romance.
Yeah.
I don't think that's their intent. Like,
you get more information.
You to get an ending.
You get more information, but it doesn't, like, impede the actual thing. Yeah.
Like, if you work to get a good relationship with Avery, he'll actually show up, like...
Okay.
He'll come find you.
Yeah,
so
they'll show up and help
people.
Okay.
Will actually cause them to show up in chapters where they otherwise wouldn't.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it's romance in relationships is more about their presence in plot beats you cannot avoid.
Okay, that's nice. Well, we won't keep you because you do need to go wrangle. Yeah. Go wrangle a tiny one. I'll finish up your stream here for today. It's a shorter stream for me, smiles, instead of my normal like 8-hour streams. But we'll probably do something on Sunday, I think. I'll work out what. I don't know what yet. Don't worry, it won't be Final Fantasy 14 on Sunday, I promise. Actually, I think I know what.
I don't believe that promise.
Actually, no. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. And I don't know if he's still in the chat, but I'm pretty sure someone in the chat will know what I'm talking about. But it may involve the ocean.
Subnautica?
Mayhaps. Considering that something came out into early access today. The new Subnautica game.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'll wait till it's finished.
It has co-op.
Then I can have the wiki.
Yeah. It has co-op.
When they're officially out of like early access, then I can have the wiki.
Yeah.
All right, I can hear my tiny one blowing up. So
yeah, go. Bye. Yes. Yeah. We will. Oh, hey, Dream. Yeah. So it'll be. That is the plan. But we'll see. We'll have to double check. Oh, there she goes. She goes poof. Let me resize since we don't need to worry about covering text anymore. There we go. Hello. But triggered at the mention of DE. Don't worry, we're gonna get to more DE too. I am not gonna. Now that we've finished the base story for Dawn Trail, I can actually focus back on other stuff again now. So we'll see what happens on Sunday. And yeah. I also still, okay. Oh, actually, while we've got people here, question. So we all know I'm assuming people have seen me talking about the issue with Phasmophobia at the moment, the game, because the update to the game is kind of like fucked everything and it's really, really bad. It's like reset everything. It's kind of like, there's like the glitches are really bad. It's a complete mess. Do we have an alternative game that we want to do for the solo, instead of solo Phasmo? Do we have an alternative game? So like, I'm thinking there's like, for example, we have like Repo, there's Forewarned, like I'm trying to think of those style of games that I have that we could do. Because unfortunately, I don't think it'll be a good idea to do Phasmo as the thing anymore because of how bad it is. I don't think it'll be good to play. So I'm wondering if anyone has any thoughts on another style of game where it's basically like that might work. Yeah, there's been an update for Phasmo recently, but I've been watching some videos of people talking about it. It's still not great. Basically, there's still a lot of stuff that's like really fucked in terms of like the animations and the quality and things like that. So I'm wondering if there's any other suggestions or ideas. Like, you know, I could do more of, like, I could add on to maybe like switch it out for something else. With like, you know, I would say the solo Phasmo would probably be like at least 2 to 3 hours. So I was wondering maybe if it's like pick a different game or we just wait for a bit. Because there's, you know, a couple of different options in that regard. But yeah, I could switch it to like Repo or Forewarned. Forewarned is pretty one-to-one in terms of the style of gameplay, but it's not as scary to me. I mean, it's still scary because I'll be solo, but, you know, like, it's not as scary as Phasmo. So, or we could just wait. We could just wait until they fix stuff, hopefully. Question mark. So, what do we reckon? Do we have any thoughts, any ideas? Lethal Company? Lethal Company, yeah. Lethal Company's the same sort of spirit of that. I'd have to kind of change how the rules work. If it's like Repo or Lethal Company, I would need to change like it would have to be like, you know, X amount of days or like survived in the game or something like that. I don't know. Haven't think got it anyway, because we'd have time, because yeah, we do have a bunch of sub goals to go through still. But I wanna make sure that, you know, everyone gets the best out of it as well, because, you know, yeah, it was a reward. So the bathroom, the bathhouse, I'll definitely play soonish. I'm thinking maybe next week sometime. And then I do need to set up for the hand cam stream. I just haven't worked out. I have to like rejig a bunch of stuff to get that to work. So it's kind of a little bit more tedious. So it takes a little bit of time. So we'll see. But yeah, other than that, I'm looking through my list of games to kind of see what else I've got that could work as like a replacement game. So I'm thinking like we could do like, you know, I could add like do another 3 hours of the forest, for example. Or let's see, what else have I got here? Yeah, let's leave the company, forewarned, repo. I could do, I've only got the Mimesis demo, but I could do Mimesis solo, maybe. Although that game's kind of, the point of that game is kind of to be like a group game, so maybe not. Anyway, there's a few options we can, have a look at and see. I'll mention the Discord too. Maybe not today, but like, you know, giving people here who come in a chance to think about it or make suggestions for what we might swap it out with, or if we just want to, like, wait. I don't want to make it like a vote or anything, because it's kind of like, eh. But, it's something to think about. Have a poll? Maybe. I feel like hearing people make suggestions would be good too. I don't want to be doing too many polls. I don't know. It's kind of like, I'll think about it. I feel like having polls is kind of like annoying for everyone as well. I don't know if that's annoying or not. But yeah. All right. We'll finish up here. We've done episode 1. We've got, I think, 5 episodes in total, so we'll be definitely doing this more. And then we've got a bunch of other stuff to do, so you know, you'll see me in places always. But let me have a quick 1 second. Let me have a quick quiz. Who is online? Let me see if there's people online I can read out to on Twitch. Oh my god, there's so many people online. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hey, you know what? So someone's playing Subnautica too, and it's a lovely someone. Just mute them real quick so you guys don't get busted. Okay, I'm gonna send everyone to Firo, because she is playing Subnautica 2 with friends, and, you know, I don't get to raid Firo very often, because she's not normally streaming when I am, so. Also, thank you, G3, for your daily check-in. We got a cherry blossom. Let's go. And I shall hydrate. Thank you. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid Firo. Everyone be good. Behave yourselves. Here's the raid messages as always. Thank you everyone for coming, hanging out. I hope you had fun watching. I wrote shout out instead of raid. Alright. We're gonna raid Firo. I'm gonna go to the end screen and be good. I'll see you all soon, okay? Love me, cats. Bye-bye. Mwah.